the place for the realest conversations.
I appreciate United Garden Homes for stopping through with a check for $2,000.
Yes.
Some people came through anonymously,
Yes.
dropped off money. The family has received those funds. And whatever you can do, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
The movement continues.
What are some of the conditions in the jail that got people upset, like the living conditions on a day-to-day basis?
We'll come out our cell at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll get food and we'll get medication. So that shortens the time. Out of those 2 hours, we'll probably get an hour out, and then we'll have to lock back down. And by lock back down, I mean we stay in our cell. We get fed in our cells. We don't come out our cell at all, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. And they simply say that they're short-staffed, but that's not enough because they knew that they were going to be short-staffed. Like, this has been a problem for over 2 years now.
The marathon continues.
There's never been a better time to make change in the city of Milwaukee, starting with the youth. And we talked about the housing. Willie Hines, y'all boy Willie Hines, and they trying to change the leadership over there. We got our hands full, and it's not the time. But we got attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines right now, calling from the courthouse. How you doing, attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Hey, what's going on, Tory? I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Joining me on the lines, Dr. Umar Johnson. How you doing, brother, Dr. Umar Johnson?
Peace and Pan-Africanism, good brother, Black Power, to all my brothers and sisters in Milwaukee, Kenosha, Green Bay, Racine, and across the state of Wisconsin.
Yo, peace, King. I'm going to stand with you and walk with you, brother.
God bless you.
Because I think it's an important thing, what you're doing, and you need to have the support of the community. Regardless if we live in these areas or not, it all affects us in one way or shape or form.
It's time for that action and all the smoke. This is the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association award-winning Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube.
Man, best show in the world, bro. You got the best show in the world. Hope you know that, man.
God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Big up to you both. Thank you so much. Tory, you spoke to my kids. Liz, you did too. But you spoke to my kids, and when I tell you both that they was talking about what we did earlier that morning all day, that's literally what they was doing. They was talking about it all day. My son was just hollering,
Awesome.
where's Tory? Like,
I wanted to make sure that I let you know that to hear a person and have a person like you in this community, the way that you are selfless, the way that you give, even when your cup is not even full, you are filling other people's cup. And that just inspires me to make sure that I help you the best way that I can by doing my part.
As always, my good brother, stay cool, stay calm, stay focused.
Now, live from the Avenue in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here is the king of talk radio, Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue, and I'm here for the action.
And nothing but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to all my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The marathon continues.
The movement continues.
Thank you, DJ Brother Z.
It's Friday. It's the last day of May.
Powerful. Hey, look, I appreciate you, DJ Brother Z. It was a hell of a ride.
Man, and then some.
And then some. Hey, I love you, brother.
Love you too, Tory.
Hey, as the movement continues, hey, look, I'm going to tell you this. Salute to everybody that's joining the show today. We got a lot of moving parts on the show today. It's the last Tory Lowe show. And salute to everybody that have
listened in, that have joined the call to action, that have supported me over the last 5 years, over the last 17 years. But we got Attorney B. Ivy Lamar joining me on the lines. Let's get Attorney B. Ivy Lamar on the lines. How you doing, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar?
Tory, what's going on, man?
Hey, this is it. This is the last Tory Lowe show on 101.7 The Truth.
Hey, man, salute, man. You know, I had to stop everything I'm doing, man, on this holiday Friday weekend, man, to go ahead and give you your flowers, man. You know, I'm just, you know, what you've done for the city of Milwaukee prior to even being on the radio, man, and just the influence you've had, the inspiration you've provided. You know, I had to just go ahead and take this time out to just honor you. You know, today is about you, man. We need another Tory Lowe day, man. You know, we need the city to recognize you again, man. But you know, I wanted to take that time out, man, and just, you know, give you your flowers.
And B. Ivy Lamar, all of the battles that we had to take on in the community throughout the years, we couldn't have done it without you representing a lot of the families as an attorney, and you definitely made my journey a lot better. And I appreciate you, too, because as we move on into the next phase, as we continue to grow, these last 5 years have been so dynamic and crucial for the community, and I appreciate you for all of your efforts as usual, and I thank you for being a great brother and an asset to the community.
Man, I appreciate that, man. And, you know, in this last season, you know, that you had these last 5 years, when we think movement, when we think about, you know, I'm doing the best I can, you know, bringing justice to families, but, you know, in order to do so, we got to have the conversation, the community engaged, and, you know, you've been on the front lines, you know, even before this, and what you've done here at The Truth, you know, keeping the conversation, bringing awareness, you know, challenging, you know, different initiatives, and, you know, that is the type of thing that we need to continue, and I'm just excited about what God has for you next as he enlarges your territory. So, you know, I definitely wanted to, you know, call and take that moment to share that. And
for those that don't know, like when I first came into The Truth, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar came with me, you know, like, you know, he's always there. He always making sure that, you know, everything is on the up and up when it comes to the movement, when it comes to our community, when it comes to myself. And I'll tell you this, you are definitely somebody that when I'm in this community that I trust to have the best interest of the community. And that is just, I rarely ever say that, but that was due to your actions and your ability to take on these situations and bring results to families. And I appreciate that from you more than anything. And as the movement continues, I'm sure we'll have other battles and adventures. But when you talk about today being the last day of the Tory Lowe show, and as many families that then came through with interviews, and they had to discuss and let the community know and bring an awareness to what was going on, you definitely did that. And that was just much appreciated, especially with Truth Nation needing to have information on what was really going on with a lot of these cases. And we thank you for that, too, as well.
No, I appreciate that, Tory. And again, man, you know, we all in this together. We all got a part to play, everybody in the community. God gives us all different talents. And, you know, we all just got to tap into what God called us to do. And it's just, like I said, it's just good to see how God has used you. You know, I want to shout out the True Good Karma brands, you know, for what they've done in this community and will continue to do. And, you know, I think that, you know, hey, we progressing, and that's what the movement is about, man. There's still a lot of work to do. Still got to keep rolling up our sleeves. But, you know, we will continue to fight. And, you know, want to salute to the station as well.
Thank you. And like I said, hey, the movement continues, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar.
Movement continues. Hey, I'm excited to hear all of the, you know, the different guests come on today, man, because, hey, man, you deserve all that, man. And I'm just looking forward for this next chapter. You know, like I said, God is enlarging the territory. You know, the voice is doing nothing but getting louder. So I'm looking forward to that, man. And, you know, this next platform that is now been made available, man, I'm just excited.
Hey.
So, you know, you always got your back. Anything you need, I'm always here.
And I got you. And I thank you. And I know that you are a warrior for the people, and you always been that. And that's why I'm excited to move forward, because I got a good team around me that knows that what we have to do is get an outcome for our community. And thank you. And, I appreciate you for calling in, Attorney B. Ivy Lamar.
Absolutely. Salute, Tory.
All right, God bless. We got another call on the lines. We got Bishop Milton on the lines. How you doing, Bishop?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you feeling?
Hey, look, I'm feeling powerful. It's one of those days where you understand that one thing is ending, but another journey is actually sprouting at the same time. So I feel the sadness of just moving into a different space, and I feel the excitement as well on the next situation that we got ahead of us, another task in front of us. So I'm just looking forward to, continuing to grow. And I appreciate you because Pastor, you and Minister Kevin, y'all have been two brothers from the church. A lot of times people bash the church, but I'm telling you, it's not church bashing. There are some good ministers out here, and I know them, and I talk to them all the time. And I thank you. I thank you for you and Miracle Temple, your family, your congregation, everything that we have been able to do since we walked from Milwaukee to Washington, D.C. It's been amazing.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate your contribution to the community and just watching you. Hey, man, I just want you to know I love you. We really tapped into each other when we were on that walk. You saved my life, really, because I didn't even know anybody was there behind me. I thought I was by myself about to confront this man with this shotgun. And I was like, man, and I was still in shock because I had just woke up. I just woke up from the nap. And the gunfire was going on, and I was just trying to get to the driver's side to get out of there because I was the last car there. And then you coming up behind and looking at the man saying, you're going to shoot a minister? And his whole countenance changed, which was the craziest thing in the world to me. But, man, so I appreciate you, man, for speaking up, and man, because I was, still in a daze and trying to get out of there.
Man. When you confronting the spirits, the evil spirits, they gotta bow down. They gotta bow down to something that's more powerful. And like I said, we were on that journey. So many things happened on that journey, and we got closer through faith. And that faith, what made it real, what made that journey real, is that years later, even today, we are still out here, boots on the ground, making sure that we do our part. And that's how I know the love was real, because it wasn't just a few incidents and then we didn't see each other. We have been consistent over the time period, and now we get to move into something else. And I thank you, Pastor Milton, and the members at Miracle Temple.
Love you, man. Appreciate you. And looking forward to doing more work with you in the community.
Thank you, brother. And look, we got a lot of work to do. And I thank you for everything. It's just so amazing to have brothers. A lot of people, when I talk about the church, they think that I'm, just saying things. I was a deacon in the church. I got good brothers from the church. Trust me. We talk, but we can't ignore what's bad that's going on either. So what do we have? Do we have time? Let's get Minister Kevin on the lines. The Miracle Minister Kevin did the last Monday prayer, and I appreciate you for calling in today to give, your last commentary on the last show.
Tory, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. As you say, powerful. It's been amazing. That's what Big Jab say. Amazing. It's been amazing, man. I've been, days when you started with Big Jab and now you with Andrew, it's always been great, man. You always have somebody good to help you out, because God will put people on your team, man. That's really going to work for you, really going to help you. And, what you're doing now, you're going to continue to do. Ain't nothing changing but the channel.
Hey.
Ain't nothing changing but the channel.
Well, Minister Kevin, Minister Kevin, we got work to do. And like I said, starting Monday. So don't worry about it. We got to go have our hands full. I appreciate you, and I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. I'll see you down there tonight at 4:30.
All right. Thank you, brother. I'll see you this evening. Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Coming with straight truth.
We can do anything when it comes to being organized, when it comes to making sure that we're active, when it comes to making sure that we're holding people accountable and making sure that we get something out of the deal. Y'all don't know how to make deals. Y'all mad at Donald J. Trump because he's trying to make deals or trying to say that he's the master of the art of the deal. Well, okay, what deals is you trying to make?
Catch the Tory Lowe Show every weekday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Do you have any pets?
Yes, we have a dog.
Great. Do you have a pool outside?
Nope, just a big old backyard.
Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home?
Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of Euro Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tory, I mean, you're a huge community advocate. I know that, and you're big in our community. It's so funny because my mom, she's more excited about your show than she is about my show. No, I'm so serious.
Oh, wow.
Like, I called her, after our show. Yes, shout out to Gabby. I called her asking how everything went, and she's like, great, but when is Tory Lowe going to be on?
Activists going to war for black people, his family. Always got his foot on the pedal, running with no energy. Keeping people at a higher level with his empathy. Call him when you need him. He been an angel, but he had to work for his freedom. And his wings spread for his kingdom. And you know he gotta go to war when he sees demons. He been in them cold nights when he had to learn to hold tight. When the pain from the bottom was too much to bear, he was there to get you through the storm. And the advocate, Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Hey, look, we got a special guest in studio. Andrew did surprise me. The owner of GKB, the man, my boss, Craig Karmazin is in the building. How you doing, Craig?
Good thing this song's on. You might have forgotten your name. It didn't say your name enough.
Let me tell you something. It's all about letting people know that the activism is out here. I tell people if the drug dealer can say he can sell 20 keys and all of this, I can say that from an advocate standpoint, this is where we got to be. So that's what I tell people.
I was going to take us in a whole different direction about if if someone's getting LeBron, I'm getting Dwayne Wade, and if that's drugs or if the dollars and all that. But let's not go there. Today's a really, really special day, and Zim asked, he's like, hey, would you record a liner for Tory with what today means? And I was like, why? Do you not want me to come on with them? He's like, no, that's cool. You can come on. So I wanted to be here for today.
Hey, look, thank you. You came from Turkey.
Yeah, I was in Istanbul yesterday.
You just got like your frequent flyer miles got to be like just crazy.
Yep, they're all right.
But thank you for coming in. I mean, we started the truth. A lot of people talk about the truth and how it has affected the community. But how did you even get the idea? I've heard the story, but how did you get the idea of saying, hey, I'm going to start a Black Talk Radio and let Black voices be heard? Tell that story one more time.
Yeah, I mean, the story's been told, and it was 2020, and we were in the depths of the pandemic, and we know what happened with George Floyd in our area here, right? Like, this is our region, and I'm very involved with Milwaukee College Prep, which is a charter school that serves the Black community. And through that involvement, we were doing some things that same week to give sporting goods and equipment to kids in the inner city. And as part of it, we were also sponsoring a lunch for first responders.
Mm-hmm.
And Omar, who's put the 3rd Street Market Hall, he was the one who had reached out.
Salute to Omar.
Yeah, and I think Christian Yelich and Pat Connaughton were involved, athletes, from the area. And Omar had done great work on it, so I was like, of course I'm in. He's like, all right, I put your name on the lunch for the first responders. I was like, great. I heard from one of the officers, hey, I'm going to be there. And I was like, oh, I should probably go out there and serve some of the meals and be there. And then George Floyd was murdered. And I was just going through, we were all in a weird place, right? In 2020. And then I was going through that like, gosh, man, are we actually doing anything to help? And I'd always like kind of just I'm from the East Coast and I'm from Jersey. And I'd be like, yeah, man, Wisconsin and Milwaukee is so segregated, but I'm helping by what I'm doing at Milwaukee College Prep. But it was in that moment where I was like, we own WTMJ, and that is Wisconsin's radio station. But what's Milwaukee's station? And, and what is that platform for the Black community that can represent the diverse voices of the Black community? And I didn't feel like it existed, and I felt a responsibility that day to create it. And so it was obviously many months later, and it was in January of 2020 when the truth came about. But that was really the evolution, was me for the first time feeling like what I was doing wasn't enough. And I am so proud of everything that's been accomplished.
Now, when we first met, you always talk about our first conversation. And a lot of people don't believe that we
were in that studio at the old Scripps building on Capitol Drive. Yep. We were in the on-air studio when we met.
And we were going back and forth with the idea. And I think that I asked you, what's this, slavery or something like that?
You're like, so how is this going to be any different than slavery if I come to work for a white company? And again, that's what I loved about you, and I still love about you. Like, you are not going to sugarcoat things. Right. You and I may not have agreed on a lot of issues along the way, but I have such a deep respect because you put your absolute work behind everything you're involved in. A lot of people have the words, and you have all the words, but actions over words, and you are about the action, and you're about the smoke. And, from the beginning, I knew that if you could be a part of this, that we could help elevate, the advocate work you were doing. Right. And I knew how deeply you cared about that. And that was really exciting for me.
And well, I'll say this. The Good Karma brand is first class. Ever since I got with the truth, from that day to now, everything I've experienced was above and beyond. Like, I've always had the resources, and nobody has ever came to me and said, don't do it. They said, okay, this is how we can do it. And this is what
but that minimizes to a lot of what you've done,
Right.
because most of what you've accomplished and the things that I think of as some of the Tory Lowe signature things that we've done as a company, that wasn't you sitting back and hearing from someone.
No.
That was you pushing it and saying, hey, I want to do a walk to end violence. I want to clean up the community. I want to do these types of things. So I appreciate that. And our marketing team just is so passionate about what you believe in. And the rest of our, whether it's our home office team, whether it's teammates associated with ESPN, WTMJ, they've been a part of all these things. But this was you initiating these incredible things.
Well, like I said, the support was off the charts. And like you said, the marketing team, our sales team, our teammates from 620, WTMJ, ESPN, Wisconsin, it was almost like we were all just, it wasn't the truth, 620 WTMJ and ESPN Wisconsin. It was like we were all teammates.
Right, it's good karma. Yeah.
Right. And then I remember when I got voted, I don't know what it was in 2024, Teammate of the Year.
Yeah.
And I thought that was just, because that's a vote amongst the teammates. And we worked so hard together that I was just shocked that, it just a lot of people were coming together. We were doing so many things together that I didn't even see it like that. I just saw that we were actually getting some outcomes. And then when that happened, in 2024, I just knew right there that it was amazing. Being a part of GKB and going to school and wanting to be a part of broadcasting, this was like a first-class experience to me. And so I would always encourage people, no matter if the truth moves on or not, take advantage of the opportunities that's in front of you. We living in a business in a world that things don't stay the same. And a lot of people, we got change going on right now. As we talk right here live on the air, there's a transitioning going on. And a lot of people are wondering, okay, why did this happen? What's going on with that? But if you want to speak to that. But with me, I say I've been working in television, CBS 58, NBC3 down when I was in Madison, and I've my whole life, and always things change after a while. So you have to just be ready and adapt with change.
Yeah. So after 5+ years, the truth is going to be owned by Milwaukee Black Media. It will be owned by a trust that's been created that will allow the employees of it, if there are profits, to actually share in the profits.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt, going back to our first conversation, like, why are some rich white guys starting the truth?
Right.
Like, we got it to a certain point so that we can now hand it off to Milwaukee Black Media, and couldn't be more excited for the teammates who are going to be continuing with the truth. It'll still be in our building for a while till its own facility is created. And then I'm also couldn't be more excited for the teammates who are going to stay as part of Good Karma.
Yeah.
Because I think the impact, when you think about how the truth started and trying to create a platform for the Black community, one of the great things we found is that just having the truth and having the teammates there impacted Good Karma in such a great way. So the idea that, things that you do will be able to continue to be part of us, that's so exciting, right? So the truth's living on, but then the sphere of influence of the teammates from the truth will continue to grow as well, and not be limited to the fact that, Milwaukee Black Media is now operating the truth. We won't have that influence on ESPN. We won't have that influence on WTMJ. Like that is actually going to grow through this process, which is really exciting.
Well, what's exciting to me is that when we had to deal with the community, as far as like all of the different things, all of the different events that we put together, nobody ever slacked. Like I'm talking about the live events.
But you think about WTMJ,
like
my perception of WTMJ, your perception of WTMJ, like it'd be like, They don't even want to know what Tory knows in the community. They can't handle it. They're not interested in it. They don't want to know the stuff I know. They don't want to hear. But that's not true, right?
No, it's not.
But I will say, the average consumer of WTMJ, where they're following on social media or whatever, and if you're consuming the truth right now, we want you to keep consuming the truth when it's owned by Milwaukee Black Media and operated there. But WTMJ, if it's going to be called Wisconsin's radio station, Black people are a big part of Wisconsin.
Right, I agree.
And, you being able to have a bigger voice in that and being able to bring the stories to that platform and figure out what format that looks like and what that looks like across radio, across social, across video stream, across audio stream, across podcasts, across everything. Like, to me, that's so exciting. And by the way, and continuing the March 10 violence, continuing community cleanup, continuing to do the things that you're doing both as part of the truth currently and the stuff that you've been doing long before the truth existed.
Well, look, I'm going to give you your final words for the show before you – I know you got to get out of here. I know you got a lot of things to do. But once again, one journey ends and a new journey begins at the same time.
Yeah. Well, again, I appreciate you have from day one been a great teammate. And that's what we think about when we think about this. And that's why it may not like, exactly what's the fit for Tory here or there. You've been great on ESPN. You've been great on The Truth. You've been great on TMJ. And now it's just that next step. And it's figuring it out and us all being willing to be uncomfortable a little bit to be able to slide into different spots. And like you said, change is the one constant we're going to have. And I'm just fortunate that you're going to be a part of what we're doing moving forward. And I think Truth fans will continue to consume the truth and want to hear what's going on in the truth. And we know that there's so many Tory Lowe fans that are going to hear and watch whatever you're doing that comes next.
Hey, look, Craig, thank you for coming in today. I was shocked. Andrew kept this one under wraps. Y'all trying to, you got a whole bunch of people coming through. You trying to get me to cry, Andrew. I know you're trying
Should
to
I try to get him to cry? Should I just try to get all deep and emotional? And yeah.
I think they was trying to get me to cry, but I appreciate you. I thank you. And we got more to come.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to be along for the ride with you. Thank you, man.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, Joe, working again? Retirement was boring, huh?
Not boring. Expensive. Food, medicine, rent. Social Security just isn't enough.
I know, and that's why I used benefitscheckup.org. It connected me to an extra $1,000 a month.
$1,000 a month?
Benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging.
Free? I'm going to benefitscheckup.org today.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old.
That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com.
The real-life superhero. The undeniable, the incomparable, the one, the only, Tory Lowe. What's up, man? It's Alex Stroh from ESPN Wisconsin. Tory, it's impossible to describe the impact you have on Milwaukee and the people around you. You're one of the all-time good guys. Even though sometimes you make fun of me for admitting I'd like to be the little spoon on this show, what a run the last 5 years, and the marathon will continue. Love you, Tory. Powerful.
Face every fear I done fought day years. Name in their ear like a chant in the bleachers. Front row love for the hurt and the dreamers. They say tone it down, I just turn up truth. Made for the trenches, I was raised by proof. If the system cold, then I bring that flame. You can see that light when you shout my name. Tory Lowe, that Batman. Pull up when it's that bad. Riding for the have-nots. Turn a closed door to a last stand. Tory Lowe, that Batman. Big cake, made a past pain. Turn cries into an anthem.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Hey, look, we're being joined by Kyle Wallace.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kyle Wallace in the studio. Just ended your show.
Just ended my show.
I crashed your show.
You did crash my show. Now I get to crash your show.
Right.
I get to
I love
crash
it.
your
I love it. It's the last.
It is
the last one.
It's the last one here. But you know what? We keep moving on, man. We keep moving on, T. Lowe. I'm so excited to be able to come on your show. I remember I came on your show many times before. I remember not the first day, the second, the third day of your show, January 6th. I remember we came in there in the studio.
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was a lot going on.
Your third day doing this radio. We just
got on the air,
did.
and then we had January 6th. Yeah.
We still. I remember. I just remember that show just because it was like, oh, here's breaking news happening during Tory's show, and trying to figure out, okay, so how do we do this? What do we do? And DJ Brother Z was there for that too. He was just playing audio from what was happening. But yeah, it's crazy for us to come a long way. It's a beautiful journey, Tory. A beautiful journey.
Hey, look, I'll say this. To have Juneteenth. The broadcast live, Summerfest. We broadcast live. Like we started out on.
We did.
On top of everything.
That's crazy. Just that you right, Tory, with that. It's so special, right? Because we've had platforms before, but to have the financial support, so we are able to right away be at places, be at the biggest events happening in the city. Tory, you forgot to even mention one. We did a Trimulcast of the Milwaukee Bucks championship parade.
Sure did.
Yeah,
sure
where we did all these broadcasts.
Oh, wow.
So,
yeah, we did do the parade.
So we just, there's
for the
so
Milwaukee
much.
Bucks.
Yeah.
Broadcast live from there?
From the parade.
Wow.
Like this is something special. This is something unique. This is something that you don't get to see. But all the experiences that we got to have with Summerfest, Juneteenth, that, and just so many different things. Giving away $5,000. We used to give away $101 and it's 70 cents to everybody. And then they're like, all right, well, that's a lot of paperwork. A lot of paperwork every single day. But just the fact that I feel like we came, we saw, and I wouldn't say we conquered, but I would say we dominated.
Right,
we
but
dominated.
the truth lives on at the end of the day.
It sure does, and that's what I'm
We
excited
started it. We pillared it. We went through the trenches, and now other young black broadcasters can have a platform to get involved. That's amazing right there.
It is, and that was the whole thing. When you talk about the new iteration and evolution, to me, it was always about having black voices. And so when you look back to 2020, you talk about black voices, you had a WNOV 860 that had a couple black voices that were there, and now you fast forward to 2026, and you have all these different black voices that have grown and had an opportunity to shine here off 1017 The Truth, and then you got people branching off doing their own thing, but more importantly, though we won't be on The Truth no more, we're black voices in media, right? Like Tory's worked in media before, but having his own radio show like this, never had something like this before, and it lives on. Me before, again, I was behind the scenes, and now I got my own radio show. I'll be doing stuff on 620 WTNJ. Let's more black voices. So even though we won't be on The Truth, there'll be new black voices, which means there's more of us having a large platform, having support.
And working with 620, because I'll be moving over to 620. But the thing is, it's just a new journey. And we got amazing teammates to continue the journey. Like, I just see it as, okay, we've gotten to the point where we're moving into the next phase of our careers. And when you look back and see the seeds that was planted and the Truth Nation and all of the call to actions, and I think it was one time I was on the Justice Committee in Madison.
Yeah, I remember you had to go all the way up there.
I had to go over to Madison, and you would always fill in because
until
I would
you got
be coming back.
Yeah.
So who would let you do that? Like, look how much support we had. I had to go up to Madison, with the state to try to figure out justice reform ideas, and then try to make it home to the show. And you would start the show. You would do the first couple segments. I used to listen to you on the way in, trying to start the show.
Yeah.
Because you wasn't on the air on the truth
I was
at that point.
Not.
But you was definitely a powerful feeling. I'm trying to tell you.
I had to bring the energy. If I'm feeling it for Tory Lowe, I got to bring that Tory Lowe energy. My favorite thing was doing the cadence, the call back and response. That was always fun. So beautiful, beautiful story, beautiful journey. I'm excited for everything that's to come in the future. I really am.
Well, I said, and then you got the sports show.
Yeah, Kyle and Bruss.
2
to 5, ESPN Wisconsin, 94.5 ESPN. We'll still have the Truth to Power podcast. I'll still be podcasting. Make sure y'all subscribe. We'll be putting shows there. We'll eventually be popped up on YouTube as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Alex
look who we're being joined by.
They came in the building. Oh, wow.
Alex Stroh, my producer.
This is Kyle's producer.
This is Tory Lowe.
Here we go, y'all. Y'all don't understand. We do this every Friday on ESPN Wisconsin. This song is like a hit.
It's an absolute hit.
It is. This is our favorite Friday song.
And I can't wait. You're going to continue to join us 4 o'clock every Friday, 94.5 ESPN.
And we got this is for all the little spoons out there.
This is for all the little spoons.
All for the little spoons.
You a little spoon
out there, right?
Are you a little spoon, Kyle? I don't know if I've ever asked you that.
I'm a grown-ass man. Don't worry about what I'm doing in my bedroom.
I want to know if you're also a little spoon like I am.
I'll be honest. I'm the big spoon for the most part, but I don't mind somebody holding me a little bit.
See that? Tory ridiculed me to no end when I came on this program a couple months back, probably almost a year ago, and I told him I'm a proud little spoon.
See,
he's inspiring all the guys that are the little spoons when it comes to snuggling.
I say this. When I'm laying down on my shoulder, my left shoulder, because she on the right side, I'm on the left. When I'm laying down on my left shoulder, sleeping, and all of a sudden I feel somebody come up on me behind me, I ain't jumping. I like being held a little bit now.
You done tapped into your little spoon.
No, she want to touch me. You know what I'm saying? So, now I'm not the little spoon very often, but I ain't gonna act like I don't like being touched.
Hey, look, I gotta be the big spoon.
Okay, all right, big dog,
the big silver spoon. I gotta mix the Kool-Aid with the big silver spoon.
Mix the Kool-Aid. You nasty. Ain't nothing,
I didn't like that.
Ain't nothing being mixed from behind me. Say that. I guess
I'm
she's
just
not a
trying
spoon.
to let you know.
She more of a.
There's only one big spoon in the dress.
She a spatula.
I'm just messing with y'all. But you have activated the Little Spoon Nation because it's opening up your sensitive side.
Spoon Nation.
Little Spoon Nation. We should dub that. We're gonna find more little spoons.
Yeah, it's getting in contact with your inner self.
Yes,
I guess
you got to be comfortable with yourself.
I wouldn't join.
You're a little spoon.
I wouldn't join Little Spoon.
I haven't got there yet.
You already have, Kyle.
No, I wouldn't.
You like being snuggled.
No.
You are the vice president of Little Spoon Nation.
No, I'm a visitor. I'm not in there. I'm not a full member.
You're a full-blown member of the committee.
No, I'm just a hell no.
And eventually we're going to bring Tory Lowe to the dark side.
Oh, wow.
When somebody snuggles up on him.
Tory know he been snuggled up on.
Not a Little Spoon way. I mean, I like to come over the shoulders.
I guess I'm trying to figure out when you say Little Spoon, you talking about her putting her, when with spooning.
When she holding you from the back.
Yeah, but when she hold she just
when you're cuddling and she's in the back and she's holding you.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I kind of feel like y'all taking it a little deeper. You talking about putting milk in cookies?
Well, I didn't say that.
Oh wow!
Or wait, cookies and milk?
What?
What's happening?
Where did we get cookies and milk?
He said it was putting the straw in something.
The straw?
He said the spoon in the Kool-Aid.
Oh, the spoon in the Kool-Aid.
He was just making a spoon
I said the
joke.
big silver spoon.
You're taking it too far. Get your mind out of the gun.
Oh wow!
What are you talking about? He's talking about putting spoons in Kool-Aid.
Here we go.
I mean, that's fair.
Well, look, we gotta go. We gotta run the break. We gotta reset a little bit.
All right, Tory. So proud of everything you've done. Love you, brother. Thanks for letting me crash.
I'll see you. After the show.
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's Tory Lowe Overtime on 94.5 ESPN. And Kyle, I will see you in 2 minutes.
You mean 16 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here
All right,
till
love you guys.
157. Yeah.
All right.
Alex Strofe.
Alex Strofe, my
man.
brother. Hey, Kyle, thank you. It's been an amazing
You
ride.
done with me?
We got Pop Culture Report. We got
That's
to go
fine.
to break.
Really quickly, you like the new Drake album?
No.
None of them?
It's mid.
You didn't like Iceman?
No.
What about it you didn't like?
It's not my style.
How many times you listened to it?
Twice.
You ain't like any. You ain't got not one song.
I like the Future record, I think.
Yeah, it's the only song you like. Ran to Atlanta.
I like Make Me Cry or something like that.
What? I mean, you didn't like nothing else.
Nope.
You didn't like Whisper My Name. I would think somebody like you would like Whisper My Name.
Yeah, but
because the thing is,
it
you
didn't
being
stick
a
out
G,
to me yet.
you being a G, the way you are, the way you walk around. There's people around here need to whisper your name. Like, listen, they. Tory,
I understood
the police be talking to the victims like, contact Tory Lowe. They're like, huh? Contact Tory Lowe. I can't say it loud.
Look,
Contact Tory Lowe.
they tell families, they telling other families. But I say this, I do understand all of the concepts. Great hip hop, great delivery, but it's just Drake is just.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a fan. I thought it was.
You got something out of it.
Oh hell yeah! I mean, some of it. People was mad
You
about
got
the
encouraged.
Iceman turned to a nice man. I'm hot and cold. People still mad at that line.
He's
They
so
joke about.
crazy.
I actually love the line because you know what, T-Lo? When you first met me, I was nice, and now sometimes I'll be hot and cold because people try to test me around here sometimes, and I have to let them know. So
Iceman.
All right, T-Lo, I love you.
All right,
I just want to say before I go, I know you got to go to break. Thank you so much, Tory. I told you you were one of the first people. You were one of the first people that I said I got to get Tory Lowe on the station. And for you to actually come and believe and do what you do and have the freedom to do what you do, you made such a positive impact in our city. You made a positive impact on this station. And when I hired you to be here on The Truth, to be your voice in the platform, I knew you were resonating in the community because of the work that you do, but the impact you've had at Good Karma Brands, right? This is a majority white company, right? A lot of white employees. And being able to have you here to be able to wake some folks up or get people more involved in the community, you don't understand how that makes for me and the rest of the black people that come after you, how impactful that is. So thank you so much for what you have done for the community, what you did in this radio station, and more to come. Love you.
I love you.
And we're going to keep moving. This ain't going to the last time you hear from me and Tory.
We got to go back to work Monday.
Love y'all. And thank you, Brother Z, too. I love you, too. I love Andrew. I'm just saying, Andrew's fantastic. But DJ Brother Z and Tory Lowe, two of the first folks. That was his original producer.
Yep,
two of the
DJ
first
Brother Z,
folks that we hired that we've been running since day one. So I love y'all. Y'all be great. Truth Nation, I love y'all. Talk to y'all
Hey,
one
look,
day
when we
again.
come back, we'll have
Thank you,
more
Tory.
conversation. Truth Nation, stay locked in.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I travel all around the world, Dr. Ken, and when I tell you, based on my experiences, this is like the number one country that cares. Like everything is about money. Everything.
This is The Truth Unfiltered with Denise Thomas and Dr. Ken Harris.
I've told people in the past, you have to be careful of what you complain about and what you use as a tool because other people will take it and use it in the wrong way.
Sundays starting at 7 on 620 WTMJ and Mondays at 6 on 1017 The Truth.
Natural gas is a clean, reliable, and convenient source of energy delivered directly to you through underground pipelines. The pipeline system has an excellent safety record, but there are clues that can help you identify a potential hazard. If you smell the strong odor of rotten eggs, hear an unusual hissing sound, or see blowing dirt or debris, it could be a natural gas leak. Leave the area immediately and call We Energies at 800-261-5325.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, WTMJ's John Mercure here. Tory Lowe is the man. He does the right thing the right way every single day. He fights for people in our community. He stands up for what's right. I don't think the guy ever sleeps. He is one of my heroes, truly. Tory Lowe. Go get it, Tory.
If you don't stand for something, you gon' fall for anything. You hear me? Let me tell you something. If you need me, you know how to find me. But keep doing what you doing. I'm proud of you. Yeah, yeah. He who finds himself losing himself for my sake will find it. Yeah, yeah. And he who loses his life for my sake will find it. I've been praying for peace. I've been praying for peace.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Tory Lowe mixtape is on YouTube, 1017 The Truth. I guess go listen to it while it's still up. I guess they didn't flag my mixtape. YouTube, yeah, flagged it.
They flagged it.
Something happened. They took off my views too. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Andrew, what happened to the mixtape?
That's what they did to Kendrick.
I called Andrew yesterday. What they do to the mixtape?
We went from 1,300 to about 850.
Yeah, like they trying to stop the views.
Is it the bots or something?
We didn't do no bots.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm saying.
How do you get the bot? How did the bots get involved?
They just do. I don't know. The Instagram just be having bots and stuff.
But
or
why
YouTube.
would nobody called the bots? I thought you gotta go pay somebody.
That's
to
what I
do the
thought
bots.
too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's weird. It'd be random bots though, on like anything though. Anything you post online, you know, it'd just be bots liking and commenting.
I don't know. I believe they was like, what is this?
I don't know. Recently, Instagram just like wiped out a whole bunch of bots. People lost a bunch of followers. You know, so I don't know. It's interesting.
It is. We gon', well, this is my last show day, so
Right,
I guess I'm not gonna stress about it.
Yeah, you be all right. You be all right.
If you want the mixtape, send in your email address. We can send it to you
Yeah.
for the MP3.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, last pop culture here real quick. I got some Floyd Mayweather news. Floyd Mayweather Jr. ordered to pay over $32K monthly in child support after fathering child with Vegas club dancer.
Well, he got a strip club, right?
Yeah, but he not very smart.
Hey, well, he got money.
He spends it all.
He's a boxer. You know what the smartest thing, even though a lot of people make fun of
What?
Mayweather,
What?
he made $100 million off of exhibitions. I ain't never seen that.
I ain't never seen that.
You ain't got it. It's just an exhibition.
That's crazy.
And so to me, I can't knock the man because
He no money.
he's out here doing foolish things, but he thinks his money will never run out, probably. So he doesn't.
I mean,
he don't care.
It seemed like it ain't running out. So he gotta pay nearly $1 million in back child support and $32,000 a month after being declared the father of a 4-year-old girl with a dancer.
His money hit different. So $1 million to us $1 million sound like a lot. $32,000 a month sound a lot. But with his business endeavors and all the things he got going on, then all he got to do is run and get a $50 million for an exhibition fight with Mike Tyson. He don't care.
With Mike Tyson. Oh yeah. Are they doing that?
Hold on. Look, let's say he got to pay $32,000 a month.
Yeah.
Well, he could just do what the Ant-Man did for Minnesota, just pay it all off.
He ain't gonna do that though.
But I'm talking about, that's how they think.
He should do it.
Yeah, that's how they think though. When you get into that world where just you look at your bank account and see $20 million in the bank, you just think you just untouchable. You can do whatever you want to do.
I mean, $20 million. I don't know what I do with that money. What you doing with $20 million?
Oh man, I'm gonna repair the community. Like,
okay.
I'm gonna put up things like, let me get a hold of some millions.
Mm-hmm.
I know exactly where to place the energy.
Yeah.
And it don't really cost that much. I always tell people, like, we be asking for stuff, but when you really break it down,
yeah, it's a lot lower than you think.
Yeah, it is a lot lower than you think. So what I'm saying is, but I would just go. I wouldn't even ask nobody for anything. I wouldn't ask for nothing. In about 3 years, it'll be a bunch of stuff up.
That's true.
And we'll just be running it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Hey, some other news real quick. I know we always talk about Giannis and stuff, but there's some other news that Bill Simmons says it is believed Giannis wants to go to the Celtics, but Boston might not want him.
Another Giannis sweepstakes room.
Yeah, per Bill Simmons. He's a former, ESPN guy.
So we got another Shams on our hands.
A little bit.
Okay, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, he's a Celtics
Okay.
fan too, so he always gonna say stuff like that.
Well, Giannis is supposed to be looking for suitors.
To win, yeah.
His contract is in a space where it's not. The Bucks haven't finalized anything.
Yeah.
So this is the space where you gotta see who's best suited.
Where do you think he should go though? Because I mean, obviously
To
stay here.
Milwaukee.
He should stay here. But like, if he were to go,
Giannis got to stay home in Milwaukee. But if that's not going to work, let's get the biggest bang for the buck.
yeah, that's true.
No pun intended.
Right. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get what we can.
I mean,
I'd rather get what we can than he walk off with no strings attached.
I mean, you see all the drama going on with the Bucks right now with Miles Turner kind of calling out Giannis.
Yeah. But
and
see,
Bobby Portis is kind of being like, "Oh, I thought this was AI."
What?
He thought Miles Turner. He didn't think that was real. He was like, "Nah, he ain't gonna say that." But he went on and said it. And I mean, people are speculating online that they don't like each other. But I recently just saw them come to the introduction of Taylor Jenkins. Him being as a coach at the Milwaukee Art Museum a few weeks ago, and they were sitting next to each other. They was vibing.
When it's business, it ain't about emotions.
Mm.
And I always tell people that these players get millions of dollars, and the culture is what they concerned about.
Yeah.
And when you talk about the culture of basketball, you finna lose if people ain't showing up to film. Like when I was playing sports, I knew that we weren't gonna have a good game if we didn't study the film.
Right.
So I would get the tape from the coach. Soon as he done, so I would be sitting outside the coach's office waiting for him to get done.
Yeah.
And then I would get it.
Yeah.
So I know that when you have people that lack information on teams that they're about to play, or they don't study film, or they lazy, you not finna just win the title.
Right.
That ain't how that works.
Right. Yeah,
So
you're right. You're right.
Culture, if the culture trash, don't expect to win the title.
Especially with young players, This it's players my age that are on the team, and I don't know if they show up to film or not, but sometimes they don't be looking like it during the game. So we'll see. But hey, before I log off of here, man, I gotta give my thanks to you, Tory.
Hey.
You and Andrew have been there. Hey, I've been here for about a year, GKB,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got a lot of opportunities.
I talked to you off the top.
Yeah,
Like, I told you off the top. Hey.
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of opportunities, but this got to be the best one so far. So I appreciate you taking a chance on me. You and Andrew, hyping me up, making sure I get my confidence up a little bit.
And like I said, I knew when you was walking in the hallway, I was like, "Come over here."
Yeah.
Like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Come. I need you to come in.
Yeah.
And this is where I say we have to help. I could have been like, "Oh, look at this." Who is that? You know what I mean? But I was like, "Who is that?"
Yeah.
And then when they said your name was Nazir, I said Nas.
Yeah.
Come on, like so.
Yeah.
To see you develop
Mm-hmm.
over the last year is amazing, and I can't wait to see the ceiling.
Yeah.
That your ceiling it ain't one.
Yeah. We go keep going.
Hey,
we was talking about off mic. We was talking about the roller coaster. We just got to move on to the next.
Hey,
roller
we
coaster.
waiting in line. We about to jump on the next one.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Look, we go see what happens next though.
I appreciate you and thank you.
Yes, sir. And you go buy your Chris Brown and Usher tickets.
I told you, once you find a good ticket,
we go find
let
them.
me know. Let me know. I'm gonna go with you.
All right, I'm gonna send it to you later, man. We go find some good deals. I appreciate you, man.
All right, give it some good deals. Now I want to pay
200.
Okay,
200 a ticket.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, Nazir, thank you
appreciate
for coming through.
Thank you, man.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we will continue with the last Tory Lowe show. Stay locked in.
Come in with straight truth.
If you acted up, if you were out here doing any kind of foolishness or just something that people know would make your family's name look bad, your neighbor from down the street, if they see the son or daughter, be like, what are you doing? They gonna call you out. They gonna let you know that they saw you. And then they gonna tell you, come here. Now you know I'm gonna tell your daddy.
That part.
There are a lot of times when people are new to an area, they don't know where to plug in. And anybody who plugs in the 101.7 The Truth and listen to you and Dame and Truth Nation would know that there is a significant public outcry when violence happens in our community. Don't worry about the outcry if you're not listening to the right people. So I would encourage her to tune in to 101.7 The Truth and listen to you guys, Denise Thomas, Dr. Ken Harris, Tory Lowe, and definitely Sherwin Hughes every day.
Watch all your favorite 101.7 The Truth shows by subscribing to 101.7 The Truth on YouTube.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation.
They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
Milwaukee's Black Talk lives here. You are listening to 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. We ready.
Seven The Truth. Tory Lowe show. Hey, look. You know, today's show has been just amazing. Andrew did a great job with surprising me with, you know, the people that have came in, that have called in. But let me tell you something. We got Jason Westhoff from Cousin Subs in the studio, and let me tell you something. I was telling him during the break that all of my time that I spent out in Okoboji, Iowa, and dealing with that community, and like I said, some of the best people in the world live in Iowa to me, like living in this little called the Lakes area. And if you haven't been out there, it's like a area where it's a tourist area in the summertime, but in the wintertime, it go down to zero. It's down to zero. Arnold's Park, and Jason happened to be from that area. Yeah, you get that. You happen to be from that area, and from that day forward, a lot of people don't know about the University of Okoboji, and we both are graduates of the University of Okoboji.
Me a lot longer ago. Class of 92 at the U.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
92?
92.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was class of 2008.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time you got there, they got rid of the leather helmets. I was still wearing them.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like awesome. I said, I thank you for coming through. Cousin Subs has been a big supporter of all of the things that we have done in the community on the Tory Lowe Show. And when we talk about community, dealing with the community, sometimes it's easier to deal with the community when they can eat, and have great food service. Sure. And to have good people that are concerned about the community as well with the foundation, all of that, all of those things came together because Cousins was established right here in Wisconsin. Yep. I'm the most requested advocate in the state of Wisconsin. Cousin is the most requested sub restaurant in the state of Wisconsin, all over the state. Yeah. So it's just been amazing to be around you personally and just get to know you and talk to you and discuss. And it's like we went from just, meeting each other to like having this brotherhood. And it was amazing. The journey has been extremely amazing. And I thank you too. I thank you for everything that that Cousins have done to help support the Tory Lowe Show and what we've been doing in the community, helping change lives, and also Cousin Subs as the journey with the with the Cousins Foundation that you have, and then also y'all do give back to the community in different ways with scholarships and things like that.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. We do the easy part. You know, you're the one out there who's doing the work, and you're the one who's putting the feet on the street, getting the word out, and giving people a voice who don't necessarily have a voice otherwise.
And then it was a contest that happened where some athletic contest that Cousins was like, let's get some kids from the North Side involved in this, and that was, to me, was like, sometimes we don't have the resources. But Cousins actually became a resource that now we were actually being able to get involved with. And I know a lot of Truth Nation, they go to Cousins and they support Cousins as well. They've been doing that. Minister Kevin will call me, but like, I went and picked up a Cousin Subs. A lot of people like, Tory, they just tell me when I'm out and about, you know, what's my favorite? Is it really turkey?
Yeah.
Is it really the turkey? I said, yeah. Everybody knows that it's the turkey.
That was the first question I got asked in my interview, and I said the turkey, and I think the CEO, Christine, thought that I was bluffing because that's just everybody's got a turkey. I'm like, no, that's just how good the turkey is.
It is so good. and so, like I said, it was just an amazing partnership. And then I think that one time we was talking about, I asked you, I said, I need a University of Okoboji T-shirt.
Yeah.
And it took a while because you can't get them. You gotta dial in.
Right.
We both got matching University of Okoboji T-shirts.
Amen. Yeah.
And you wore yours today, but I wore my Cousins.
I love it.
I went to work for Cousins. Like,
you did?
Yeah, I went.
That's right.
I went there to work.
Did they pay you yet?
No, I mean it was. I just
don't call. We'll pay you in gift cards.
Right. Yeah. But like I said, I went there and we had so much fun.
You did.
At the location, off of Burleigh.
Yeah, amen, 140.
And then they came out to the community awards several times. Y'all always come to the community awards. And we just love each other. Like, I have a great relationship with some of the Cousin Subs management members and things like that. And like I said, to have the show, just to be the last show, I was like, man.
Yeah, this is our honor. I mean, quite honestly, when they reached out to me and they said, hey, Tory, I'd love to have you on the show, I'm like, really? That's outstanding. Tory, everything you've done for this community, anything we can do to help support that, we're always behind you. However you continue to move forward in activism, whatever you need for support, we'll feed the people. I mean, that's the easiest thing that we can do, and hopefully we'll get people who can walk side by side with you while we're doing it.
Well, I'll be doing reporting for 620 WTMJ.
Sweet.
And then analyzing for ESPN Wisconsin. So
that's outstanding.
That's where my next.
Okay.
That's where I'm going into. Craig.
Yeah.
Karmazin was on here. He kind of let the cat out the bag a little bit.
Told everybody what the deal is.
Kind of let it out a little bit.
Is the letter on the table here somewhere?
But the thing is, the cool thing about it is, as we move forward and deal with the community, I'm always, have the loyalty to what y'all were the first company to say, hey, Tory, what do you need? How can we help?
Right.
And as an advocate, that means a lot to me. Yeah. So everywhere I go, I mean, if Cousins is set up there, I buy it. I mean, I push people to because the money that we're giving to Cousins is coming back to the community in many different ways.
I agree.
And a lot of people don't know that, but hey, this is what's happening. Yep. And it was a great relationship to me.
I appreciate that.
And then we still got to travel to Okoboji. I wanted to do it this summer.
That's
I know
actually talking about the
schedule.
I thought we were talking Clay County Fair last time.
Yeah, we had to do. We got to go to at least the Clay County Fair or something, whether between this year or next summer.
Something. Maybe if you're doing some sports research, we can hit up an Iowa game or something.
We got to do something because the thing is, people don't understand. It wasn't just us just pushing the brand.
Right.
Like this is like it went beyond that to like, okay, what can we do? What's next? And the game with the Packers quarterback, Jordan Love. I don't know why. It's the last show. My brain is all over the place. Andrew done stuck so many people in here, and now I'm just still shocked. That when you came in, I was like, oh no. It just I don't want to cry. That's why I wore my glasses.
Oh, that's great.
I
love
wear
your
my glasses
Those
because
are great.
I don't want nobody to see.
Oh.
You know, I got to be Teflon. You know,
That's-
many times I can't
you know-
show I can't show the emotion.
The fact that you wore the gear today that tells me enough. Like, you don't have to say
Yeah.
anything else.
Okay,
Or-
yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
We owe you. I got a bunch of new swag
Hold on,
here
wait a
for you.
minute, let me see the swag bag. Let me see what we got in the
Some
swag bag.
retro swag. Oh my bad.
Oh my goodness, that's the
old school.
That's
logo.
the old school.
Got one for all you guys.
That's the one they had on Stranger Things, the old school like that. Yeah.
Yep, got some tumblers in here. Got a couple subbies for those of you who don't have any subbies. If you know.
Oh yeah, and you know what? We got an old.
I see 'em over there.
We got an old one over here, but the hand got broke.
What happened?
You know, people around here knocking stuff over, and I got a brand new one.
Okay, good.
So like I said, I need that in my life, and like I
Right.
said, these are the things that these moments, like as we move forward, that I'll remember.
Yeah.
That we've been through a lot of different ideas. I remember when we first did the cleanup, and it was only a few people.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm going to be successful at getting this cleanup
Yep.
with the audience from the radio.
Yeah.
I didn't want to use social media.
Right.
Because I had used social media for a long time. I said, you know what? I'm gonna drive everything through radio. And the first one was like, okay, but then
started picking up.
Cousins got involved.
Word of mouth. Yeah.
All of these different organizations was like, okay, we got to make this. This is something that's needed.
Yep.
And this last one, it was a tornado warning.
Yeah.
And 200 people still came out.
Right. Yeah. It was not a great weekend, but
It wasn't.
it
but
was a great turnout.
Cousins came through for us.
That's great.
The community came through. We had a flood. We had flooding and a tornado warning. That a lot of people was like, I don't know if I should go out there because it may be dangerous.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing event.
Well, that's part of it. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for the partnership. I think you said it really well. And the thing that, when I look back at my career, it's the relationships that are going to be the most important thing to me. And meeting people like you, Tory, it's transformative as far as the way men think, the way I think, the way people who get surrounded by you and you surround yourself with think, and the impact that you have on your community. And like I said, just the voice that you give to the people who otherwise don't have a voice. You know, there's a lot of gratitude. And you talk about, what's powerful. That's powerful. Everything that you bring to the Tory Lowe brand is powerful.
Jason, don't be trying to make me cry on there. I'm not trying to. I told Andrew I wasn't gonna do that, But I understand that when you get on a journey, the universe will hook you up with people that have the same mission.
For sure.
And that's how I knew, like when we connected, especially with Okoboji, Iowa going on. Like I said, this has to be the universe because we were concerned about the community, we were concerned about progress, and also we wanted to make sure that we promote the brand because it was doing so much for the community at the same time.
Yeah, that's the byproduct.
It's the byproduct, but it was amazing. As an advocate, I pay attention to a lot of the things that I look at and I say, it's helping the community. That's why I push everybody, support Cousins, because I'm going to tell you right now, they do so many different things with the support, and they were able to support the Tory Lowe Show as well.
Appreciate it.
I'm going to give you the last words before we run the break.
Good luck to you in your next steps. Again, whatever we can do as a partnership, we'll continue to carry that forward. We've been with Good Karma for a long time, too, so certainly we'll continue to see you down the road. Don't lose my number because I want to be next to you when you do some of this. And,
I cannot. I couldn't even see me moving forward without having you around.
Good.
And we got to get over to the Clay County Fair or something. I'm telling you.
Something. I'm
going to give you a call. I'm going to have a date, too.
Maybe next year we'll show a cow.
Don't be having people out here trying to throw cow pies and stuff like that. I don't think we're ready for that.
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't think we can do it.
Cow tipping.
Cow tipping. We can do some cow tipping.
You ever went cow tipping?
Officially? No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No.
Because they had me out there trying to tip a cow one night.
But I have been in the middle of a cornfield with a live band and maybe a beer or two. So that's a pretty traditional
Oh,
thing
that's good times. I crowd surfed in the middle of a cornfield.
So you know
that was when I was in the band.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, my God.
Well, look, I appreciate you for coming through, Jason. Always a blessing. Amen. And we got more to come.
Yeah. Amen. Yeah, this is just the end of this chapter. It's the next chapter, right?
Oh, it's going to be powerful.
Got a book.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
This is my first time calling in, but I listen to you all the time, and I appreciate you and Elizabeth Brown and everything you stand for and everything that you do. So I want to say thank you so much for being you.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017.
Hey, man, this station is on fire the last couple days.
Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
How much does it cost to talk to Gruber Law Offices after a serious accident? It's free. Yes, free, as in it won't cost you anything to speak with us. There's never a fee until we win your case. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
If a tow truck appears on the scene minutes after your auto accident, think twice before handing them your keys. You may be the target of a common towing scam, which results in being billed several $1,000s. Don't allow any unsolicited tow operators to take your car from the scene. Consult with police or your insurance provider to contact a reputable company. Agree on the rate, and know where they are taking your vehicle. If you suspect insurance fraud, call 800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
On Thursday, May 28th, join Sharp for the 10th annual Unwrapped MKE from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 3rd Street Market Hall. Unwrapped is an evening of community, creativity, and food. Top area chefs will create gourmet appetizer, entree, and dessert bites using McDonald's ingredients. The fundraiser will support Sharp's STEAM-based education programs serving thousands of urban elementary students in schools throughout Milwaukee, Waukesha, and Racine. For tickets, visit sharpliteracy.org.
An unsuspecting driver at a gas station in Wisconsin.
Welcome, Pump 15. How you doing?
Great.
Were you wearing your seatbelt today?
I never wear my seatbelt.
We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him real good.
Oh my goodness.
Hello, sir. How you doing? Donald Driver. It takes 1 second to strap a seatbelt on. Well, let's do this. Let's do it together. Now, don't that feel better?
Donald Driver can't always be there to remind you.
Click it or ticket.
And let's reduce fatalities on Wisconsin roadways.
And I should have recognized your voice when you're harassing.
I'm watching you.
Sponsored by Wisconsin DOT.
Now that I'm retired, I'm worried about making ends meet. Food, medicine, and rent cost more every day. And that's why I used benefitscheckup.org. It connected me to an extra $1,000 a month. Benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging. If you're on a fixed income, benefitscheckup.org might help you too. For free. Visit today.
This is The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Tory Lowe and I have been friends for more than a decade. I think it's 14 years now, if you can believe it. I was a little baby reporter at TMJ4 News. And little would I know, a few years later, we would become teammates at Good Karma Brands. Tory, it has been such an honor to have you as a teammate and forever friend. I'm just so proud of you. And I thank you so much for the laughs, the wisdom, and the belief that we can do this.
The people's champ. The people's champ. Yeah, yeah. Who the people's champ? Tory Lowe. When it all goes wrong, where do people go? Tory Lowe. Who was speaking up for those people in the ghetto? Tory Lowe. Who was out in Kenosha on the front line in the snow? Tory Lowe. Who out here righting the wrongs and shining light on these folks? Tory Lowe. Who the biggest advocate that Milwaukee has ever known? Tory Lowe. Who out here finding these babies and bringing them back home? Yo, Tory Lowe. If you don't know, then you know. Who gonna be right there with you in that hospital when you shot up? Tory Lowe. Who gonna find a child molester that touched your daughter? Tory Lowe. Who gonna help you out when that landlord put you out of that apartment? Tory Lowe. When your son need a transplant, who gon' gon' find that organ? Who out here shutting down the streets with no permit? Who the biggest activists out here that's independent? Who you gon' call if you end up missing? Who put this all together? Me, that's who.
Tory Lowe.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Look, this is the last Tory Lowe show on 101.7 The Truth. And we got a lot of people that came through, but this guy right here, Eric Shake James. The moment we got around each other, all we do is look at each other like, what you talking about? What you planning? Him and Alexander, and he's just been amazing with the work that he's been doing with the young people in the community. Also just dropped the Milwaukee show. I call it the Milwaukee Adidas edition of them. It's like pure Milwaukee, Summerfest, Visit Milwaukee. And it's another pair to drop too as well.
Sir.
So it's part 2.
There you go. There you go.
Thank you, Eric Shake James, for coming through. I appreciate you, brother.
Man, thank you for having me, brother, and all the work you've been doing, over the years, man.
I'm going to say this. You was the first person, because you had an award at Tanya's Kitchen.
Toya's.
At Toya's Kitchen.
Yep.
And salute to Toya. Love, amazing caterer, amazing cook. You was the first person to give me an award and say, here goes some money to help.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Like, nobody had did that before.
That's crazy. You deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
And, I didn't expect it, but I was like, I noted that. I said, who is this brother? Like, most people be like, okay, thank you for the good work. But you added that extra, like, here, if you need anything need to be done, here you go.
Correct. That's how we supposed to do it. They give you that boost continue to do the things.
And I had a couple mothers that needed some help that I didn't have to come out of my pocket. And that's where it went. Like, and I said, that brother is something special. You know what I mean? And as I grew to know you and all of the things that you are trying to do for Milwaukee, I salute to you for being on the front lines and just allowing me to just have a brother in the community that's about that action.
Oh, no, I appreciate it, man. I feel like that's where we're supposed to be, on the front line. You should have called this Front Line Fridays, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let's do it.
I mean, we got some implementers in the studio coming through, and I'll say this: you just dropped the shoe.
Yeah.
Now you got another.
Yes.
When is the next installment? I say it's like a series.
Yeah.
What's going on with this?
Yeah. So so real quick backstory is that the Samba and the Viewfinder. Well, why I said the Samba? It's the same.
Because it's sold out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
The Samba is gone. It was out the door.
Yeah.
Soon as y'all opened the doors.
Yeah. A lot of people was upset, man. But these shoes are made so far in advance. They made 9 months in advance. So it's not like as easy as they say. They said, well, just get some more. It's not that easy, And so when you buying shoes like that, a limited run for the city, it's like once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. So there is no more. So it ain't no more to get. You know what I'm saying? And so the Viewfinder and the What the Shoe was supposed to drop at the same time. But because the What the Shoe got so many different materials, it was very complicated for the factory to make it. So when they got done with the Samba, but unfortunately the What the didn't make it on the first boat coming over here. So we had to wait, and that's why the drops had to be separated.
Okay. Well, like I said, we waiting. People, they hooked on what you're doing, bringing fashion, bringing big name brand, bringing design, bringing inspiration, even having kids paint shoes and things like that to get them in the space. Hey, you can design a shoe.
Correct.
You can create a shoe, and you've been doing this for years.
Correct, since 2008. Since 2008. So it's been a long journey, man, but it's been a great one. And it's just about, motivating the youth, giving them an opportunity, stuff like that, man. They don't, I was just at Our Avenue School this morning, and I was telling the kids, like, man, if I was, 14, 15, 13 years old, I would start my own. Like I would have my own shoe. Like I'm talking about totally my own going up against these big brands or my own clothing line going up against these big brands because all they do, like the culture is in the streets. Like the culture is where we at. Like they come to, like, man, if you walked in some of these offices, you might walk in the office and see you on the mood board, right?
Really?
So yeah, what?
Oh wow.
Man, they use it. That's all they do. They get all the inspiration from us. You know what I'm saying? They get all look at all the other things that's going on around here.
I agree.
We didn't have plain potato chips and start putting hot sauce on them, and next thing you know, flaming hots and what I'm saying?
Hot sauce flavor.
There you go. There you go. It all come from us.
Wow.
It all come from us. So I would start my own, man.
I don't know where they got the hot Cheetos from. It maybe got us from eating red hot sauce.
Same thing. It's all come from us.
Oh wow.
All come from us, man. We lay the groundwork for all this. We the one that really moved the needle.
I would say this, being somebody that's out here dealing with the community straight up in your own special way, unique way, and giving people inspiration through your brand. What do you want to say as far as when it comes to being a part of these big brands? Because a lot of people, they didn't think that nobody from Milwaukee could actually have that kind of backing because you got a strong backing.
I had incredible backing.
And
brother.
now you have the city behind you because now you done collaborated with every big idea in the city to say, hey, look, let's come together. Let's start putting things out here that we can be proud of.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like I said, man, it's been beautiful, man. Josh over at Visit Milwaukee, Jared over at Summerfest, Sarah Summerfest. It's just been an incredible partnership, for them to, you got to, let's just call it what it is, man. It was a risk on their part because they don't sell shoes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're not in the streetwear. So it was a huge risk on them to believe in the vision that I was trying to present to them. And like I said, and I'm just super grateful that the city was so receptive to it. Like I said, everything I do, man, is for Milwaukee. I feel like Milwaukee's just as dope as New York, L.A., anywhere.
I do
know what
too.
I'm saying? I just feel like we don't have that national spotlight. So what I'm trying to do is bring that spotlight to Milwaukee, for people can say, come here and say, like, I got friends that tell me all the time, like, man, I was wearing your shoes, and man, everybody's like, where you get them from? He's like, man, these Milwaukee exclusive. You can't get,
you can't
know
even
what I'm
get
saying? Yeah, you can't get them. And then I want people to know that, like when you buying a shoe from me, you're just not buying a shoe. What you're doing is you reinvesting in the community because that money that you're spending on that shoe with me is gonna go for these backpacks. It's gonna go for these shoes. It's gonna go for these
Bikes?
school supply. Yeah, that's coming up June 20th. June 20th, we're giving away 500 bikes. 500 helmets to the community, So you just reinvesting in your community. You're just doing it in a different way.
To do.
Correct. That's what I say all the time. I feel like people like, man, do you ever sit back and think about? I said, bro, I just feel like this is what we supposed to do. We supposed to kind of like pave the way and try to show these kids that it's a different way out here, man. Like they don't have to be chasing these. These rappers and these fashion brands. Like they can build their own brand. They can live a good life, man. All the things that I did in my life, like everybody, like when we was younger, we did all the knucklehead stuff, right? And now we 40, 45, 50, and now we just want a job. You see what I'm saying? But what if we would have got that job? Somebody would have told us this when we was 14, and then we would have got that job.
We would have been able to.
It would have changed everything. We would have had a 401k, what I'm saying? We wouldn't be the janitor. We would be the vice president. Market. Yes, all of that. All of that, but nobody never told us that. So, our so-called big homies only told us the wrong things to do. So I just want to change it. Yes, there you go. And I want to change that narrative, man, and start showing these kids that it's a different way, man. It's a right way. It's a righteous path to get to what you want to get to, man. You don't have to go that way. That might seem the quick way, but that's the short way.
Right. Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more of Eric Shake James in studio. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
My name is Emma. I am 13 years old. 6 years ago, I was injured in a car accident that left me paralyzed from the waist down. Once I completed rehab, my mom applied for a canine companion service dog. Last January, I finally got to meet my service dog, Marcia. We quickly developed a very strong bond. Together, we go to my horseback riding lessons, school band practice, swim meets, and archery classes. Together, we pick vegetables, and we like to cut flowers. I love Marcia. She makes me feel like together we can do anything. I can't imagine life without her. She's a part of the family. We are just one of the thousands of teams Canine Companions has paired together over the past 50 years. With your help, we can continue for another 50. Visit canine.org to see the many ways you can change lives.
I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Talking about guns with others might not always feel comfortable, but it could save a life. Here's a way to start a conversation. Your family is going over to your neighbor's home for dinner for the first time. How would you ask if there are any unlocked guns in the home?
Hey, we're so excited for tonight. Before we come over, may I ask a few questions? Yeah, of course. Do you have any pets? Yes, we have a dog. Great. Do you have a pool outside? Nope, just a big old backyard. Nice. Another question. Are there any unlocked guns in the home? Our guns are stored securely, locked in a safe that the kids can't access. Awesome. Yeah. Now, let's just talk about what we can bring for dessert.
Learn how to have the conversation at agreetoagree.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
This sports update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Xavier Spencer. The Brewers still haven't lost to the Cubs since October 9th of 2025. They completed the sweep last night, winning 5-0.
A beautiful pitch executed by D.L. Hall. He strikes out Alex Bregman, and the Brewers shut out the Cubs 5-0. And it is a Windy City sweep here this week at Wrigley Field.
No game today, but a huge series rematch against the Dodgers begins tomorrow here in Milwaukee at 6:40. Some bittersweet news from a beloved former Green Bay Packers quarterback. Aaron Rodgers calls it quits after this upcoming season.
Aaron, do you believe this could be your last year? Or do you think that way?
Yes. This is it, yeah.
Rodgers will go down as one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history after his retirement at the conclusion of the 2026 NFL season. I'm Xavier Spencer, and this is the True Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The people's champ. Yeah, yeah. Who the people's champ? Tory Lowe. When it all goes wrong, where the people go? Tory Lowe. Who was speaking up for those people in the ghetto? Tory Lowe. Who was out in Kenosha on the front line in the snow? Tory Lowe. Who out here righting the wrongs and shining light on these folks? Tory Lowe. Who the biggest advocate that Milwaukee has ever known? Tory Lowe. Who out here finding these babies and bringing them back home? Yo, Tory Lowe. If you don't know, then you know. Who gonna be right there with you in that hospital when you shot up? Tory Lowe. Who gon' find a child molester that touched your daughter? Tory Lowe. Who gon' help you out when that landlord put you out of that apartment? Tory Lowe. When your son need a transplant, who gon' find that organ? Tory Lowe. Who out here shutting down the streets with no permit? Tory Lowe. Who the biggest activists out here that's independent? Tory Lowe. Who you gon' call if you end up missing?
101.7 The Truth. 101.7 The Truth. We in the studio with Eric Shake James. Eric Shake James, I'm going to tell you this. You just dropped the Milwaukee show. I call it the Milwaukee Adidas shoe collaboration. You shot commercials too. And,
Yes.
So what's going on with the role? Is this still, because it's like multiple, when you and Alexander get together, it's never something that simple.
Yeah.
It's creative, and if you pay attention to what y'all doing with the fashion and the shoe, it's nuggets that lead to something like you got a device on the shoe.
Yes. You know what? I got one in my pocket.
Okay, and this device, a key fob.
Yep.
The key fob is hooked to other ideas. So if you keep the key fob, it'll unlock other things that's going on in the city of Milwaukee.
Correct.
And a lot of people don't know that. They just hype to get the shoe.
Yeah, it's a lot more to it. You know, like so that that NFC technology, you know, you put it next to your phone to take you to a website that's controlled by Visit Milwaukee, and you will be able to download a free ticket to Summerfest. You know, so that's dope. And then also with the What the shoes, it'll be 2 shoes, and I don't know if people are familiar with a What the concept. So it's 2 shoes that are different, but they complement each other. And so what we're going to do, we're going to have a special activation on the Summerfest grounds. What is that? June 19th. We'll have a special activation on the Summerfest grounds. Your ticket to that event that we're going to have on Summerfest grounds will be a VIP experience. And all you would need to get into that experience is the shoes. So anybody that's wearing the shoes at Summerfest will get exclusive access to this VIP experience. And in part of that experience, you'll be able to, so if you wear 9 and I wear 9, we'll be able to swap shoes and get them mated if we want to. So that's another experience.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's always something with you and Alexander. I wish he would have called in. Y'all always thinking of something.
Yeah.
So the shoes, the pair that's coming out is 2 different shoes, but they go together.
Correct.
But yet you could get somebody with the same pair of shoes with the same shoe size and switch the shoe and have a matching pair if you wanted that.
If you wanted that.
Or you can just buy another set and get the matching pair.
Yep, if you wanted that. Yep, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a lot going to be, and we got some other tricks that's going to be for 2027. So like I said, don't throw this away. Make sure you keep this.
You know, I wish I had thought I would have put the Tory Lowe mixtape on the key fob.
There you go.
We just released the mixtape yesterday, the Tory Lowe Show mixtape volume 1 for the last show for the audience.
Okay.
And YouTube hated on it.
What they do?
They did something. The numbers was going up and they stalled it.
Oh wow.
And Andrew said that he was going to try to figure out why, but it ain't no swearing on it or nothing.
Wow.
But anyway, you know, I might have to come with the key fob technology.
There you go.
Where they can now get the key fob and then upload the album.
That part. There you go.
See, you a genius now. Y'all be doing some stuff now. I be taking notes. Don't sue me now. I just mess with you.
No, I want to see you grow. I want to see you grow, brother.
I asked you, you my brother. I asked you.
Yeah, I want to see you grow. Let's do it.
I give you, I give you a little percentage or something.
No, I don't want no percentage.
I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, let's grow, man. Let's grow.
Thank you. And you know what? Today was amazing because I didn't know, all of y'all was going to stop through. I'm so excited to see what we're going to continue to do. And I'm so excited to see how we evolve over the next 5 years and dealing with the community in the city of Milwaukee, a place that we love. So I know y'all got more things to come, and I definitely got more things to come. So I want to see how that looks post radio.
Yeah, it's gonna keep growing, man. You know, like I said, I think the city gonna, continue on a positive path. You know what I'm saying? Keep getting better. You know, we just need some more of the elders out here to reach back to these youth, man, and grab their hand a little bit, guide them the right way.
Well, before I let you go, I'm going to give you your final words to Truth Nation on the Tory Lowe Show, as usual.
So, man, Truth Nation, y'all really need to be thanking this man, Tory Lowe. He's been holding it down for a long time. When I first met this brother, it's crazy. I put a post up on Facebook, and I said, who is out here doing the work, no matter if it's big or small, that y'all feel should be honored? And it was an overwhelming amount of people was saying Tory Lowe. And so when I did that, that event that was called Honoring Black Excellence, I selected the people who the people chose to be honored. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes like we get so caught up in the work that we never get a chance to really lift our heads up and, and smell the air and be like, man, I'm really making a difference. So I wanted you to know that the people appreciate you and I appreciate you. And so I had to submit all of the names to Adidas. They was like, yo, we need to know the names because they got to make sure that, you know, everybody's on the up and up.
Right.
So I submitted all the names and, you know, they came back with all these rave things to say about you. They was like, man, this guy Tory Lowe, man. They was like, man, like we never heard of him, you know, but he's very deserving. You know what I'm saying?
And by you dealing with the community, keeping your eye on what's going on, that's how that happened.
Yes.
Due to your work.
Yes. And so, yeah, man. And so I wanted to
appreciate that.
Yes, I wanted to honor you, brother. You know what I'm saying? To give you that award, but not only just the award, because I know like we all get a lot of awards and things like that. But I wanted to give you, you know what I'm saying, donate some money to you, your nonprofit, just to help you continue on your journey, you know. And then you, like you said, you took the money and you helped out some single mothers out here that's going through some problems. So like, and I think that's how you build community by us always working together, man. Like, because you know, if we work together, we want to win together. We got to learn how to work together. And
you know what? From the start, it was a no brainer because we never had major conversations about anything. We talk to each other like we've been around each other for years.
Correct.
And I'd be like, you'd be like, Tory, let's do okay.
Correct, because like we like-minded.
We don't even. How many times have we called each other just on the phone? But look how much stuff we did.
Correct.
Very little.
Facts.
But we did so much in a short amount of time. That's crazy.
That's
almost
real.
Zen. That's almost Zen.
That's real, bro. That's real.
That's almost Zen. Because we don't never be japping on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, front line.
We look at each other when it passes. Hey, this was what. Okay.
Correct.
That's it.
That's facts.
That's crazy.
That's facts, bro.
It's
going to continue on.
I've been in relationships. It wasn't even that. It wasn't going down like that.
It's going to continue on, my brother.
Thank you, Sheikh. I appreciate you. Everything that you are trying to do.
Oh yeah.
I'm definitely going to continue to use whatever I can to support what you're doing as well. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Amazing things that you got planned for the city. And I'm just here looking at it like that is Summerfest. Visit Milwaukee.
Yes.
The city, you know, had the mayor out there trying the shoes on, like had everybody.
He got a pair on the governor. Governor Evers got a pair.
Governor Evers got a pair.
Yes.
I think I seen Mike McGee Sr.
Okay.
Marvin Pratt.
Marvin Pratt.
Marvin Pratt.
Yes, Mayor Pratt. Yeah, him, Crawley, David Crawley. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was really great, man. Like I said, I'm just super. You know, I'm grateful that the city embraced it the way they did, man. And I just want people to have pride in the city, man. You know, like I'm, you know, to everybody who didn't get a pair, I'm sorry, you know, like, but you know,
man, how fast did it sell out?
I mean,
that day?
It could have, yeah, man, it was that day, but it could have went quicker, but
that went quicker than Usher and Chris Brown pre-sale.
It was crazy.
The pre-sale was.
It was crazy,
wow.
Man. It was really great though. Oh, you know what? Before I jump, I want to tell you this story. And so, when shoe release happened, right? It was two ladies inside the store. I had food and a tattoo artist and stuff like that. And so it was two ladies in the store, and they asked which one was Shake, and then they pointed to me, and I went over there and talked to them, and it was a black lady and a white lady. Could tell you it's a real story. And so the white lady said that I want to thank you for doing this. Then she said because I feel like the city needed it. And I was like, okay. And she said that by her standing in line 3 hours next to the black, I hate to be saying black and white, but standing next to the black lady, she said that they talked about grandkids, they talked about life, and now they friends, and they saying they're going to meet up for lunch and stuff like that. So she's saying that she would have never met that lady had I not had that event. And she said that she felt the city needed because Milwaukee is so segregated.
Oh, wow.
So she said, yeah. So she was super, I'm talking about, man, super, like she had tears in her eyes, super grateful that event happened. Yep. Real story.
Look, let me tell you something. You connect people through fashion and everything you're doing with the kids, showing the kids the game early. You planting them seeds.
Yes.
And I thank you for that because we need more people to get involved to that level.
Correct.
Hey, we should have named this the Frontline, Frontline
Fridays, man. Frontline Fridays.
Look, Sheikh, thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother.
And like I said, we may be in a different format as we move forward, but there's still a lot of work to be done.
There you go. To be continued.
All right. Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The Brew Crew are back on June 2nd.
Fly ball center field. It's hit well. Grisham back. It is gone!
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they play the San Francisco Giants.
Got him swinging. Threw him a curveball. It's 11 Ks for Mizorowski.
Brewers baseball is presented by Construction Business Group. Tune in June 2nd at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Tap into the best power hour in radio in Milwaukee.
So altogether, you're looking at $1,780 for your mortgage and for your property taxes in a year, and that's before you have to deal with, obviously, your water bill and electric bill. That's a steep price that people have to pay, and based off those numbers I just ran, to afford a home like that, you got to make $65,000 a year. But the problem is, here in Milwaukee, the median household income is only $54,234. That's out of whack. So again, I am all about affordability. I'm all about people getting homes. But what we have to understand is that until homes are more affordable, you can have a supply and demand problem, but the problem that we have here in the city of Milwaukee is that these prices, when people are listing these houses, they're listing them for prices that people really can't afford. And even if you do get the house and you're paying that, you're living paycheck to paycheck. Home ownership is not about living paycheck to paycheck. Home ownership is about finding something that fits within your budget and building equity for the future.
Catch Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app.
Join me every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Milwaukee Experience with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. We're a city that knows how to celebrate, where the calendar is packed with festivals, the plates are piled high with flavor, and a lakefront sunrise sets the stage. Here in Milwaukee, every street leads to something worth savoring, a place that welcomes you with open arms and where joy is shared in bites, beats, and cheers. The Milwaukee Experience every Friday at 11 a.m. exclusively on The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, presented by Visit Milwaukee. I'm Sherwin Hughes, and I know the power of Stars and Stripes Honor Flight firsthand. As someone who's been on an honor flight, I can tell you it's a day you'll never forget. Stars and Stripes Honor Flight gives our oldest veterans who served in any location in June of 1975 or earlier a free one-day trip to Washington, D.C. for veterans. Airfare, meals, a coach bus tour, and special flight apparel are all included. It's a day of honor, gratitude, and camaraderie. Veterans who served in the Vietnam or Korean War go to flySSHF.org and ask for an application.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Hey, it's Steve Scavini from Point Taken on 620 WTMJ. Hey, Tory, congrats on 5 years. I'm going to miss you live on the radio, but I'm sure you're going to be around in many, many different ways. You were the best. You're live. You're always excited about things in Milwaukee. And what I love best about you is you get, you know what, done. Love that.
That 10 toes froze, march in the rain, whole block on hold. Flags in the air, but the ground stay cold. Chalk on the curb, name on the sign. Mama in the front, son doing time. Judge hit a desk, didn't read that file, so we came 10 deep on the courthouse side. Old head shit, new kid watch, whole hood tense, hard on lock. Heard that crack in the captain voice when he see that crowd and he feel that choice. It's that front line, result base, advocate flow. If you a bop, then it's a rap. Move around, die slow. Every step heavy like a drumline rope. Slow it down, feel the power in the rope. We don't talk much, we just show what we know.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Look, we got Eric Shake James in studio, and look, we got Alexander on the lines, the designer. I call him Alexander the designer, but he and Shake are like
Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, just putting things together as far as Adidas, as far as fashion, making Milwaukee look good, making Milwaukee look. This the good as I ever seen us look, you know, and we making noise on a large level across the world. You trying to shake the world.
There you go, shake up the world.
Yeah.
How you doing, Alexander?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, brother.
Hey,
you know,
look, this the last show. I say that you got to call in. This the last show on this station in this format. We still got a lot of stuff to do. We got other stuff to do, but right in this space, and if Shake is in here and all of the amazing things Shake is doing, and then I said, Alexander, we got to get him on the lines because, like I said, you already know when you come to Milwaukee, it's home, you know, and you get treated, you family, regardless, you know, of what takes place with Tory Lowe show or anything like that, and you know we love you here.
Yeah. Hey man, listen, it's all love, man. Listen, I was just smiling, waiting on hold because every time I hear your voice, it reminds me of where me and Shake just started and how he accepted me in the beginning, just like I was like his brother. And that was the same vibe I got when we went to your radio show the very first time. I'm just like, man, who walks in a spot and then he just gets on the radio, you know? So it spoke to who Shake was, but it also spoke to who you was and how you viewed him. So to be included in that, man, it's an honor.
Hey, look, now I want to talk about the new shoe design that's coming because Shake was talking about it, and it's kind of mismatch, but it go together. But if you see somebody else with another pair, you can swap. If y'all wear the same size.
Yeah. You know, the way that this has been done, it's to create the concept of community. Once again, this is who Shake is. You know, and he's been an advocate in the community. So what better way to showcase that in real time is where people are actually moving together to actually create, you know, single pairs out of what they have. And you know, we're going to create a moment for that. But, there's a way to unlock, you know, a third pair or even, you know, have both of them to yourself, you know, if you want to, or swap with somebody. We wanted to have those options because in community, you got options, man.
Right. Well, look, and I was talking about the key fob. Now, I'm going to go to the Holiday Inn. I need a discount. I mean, can I swipe the key fob and would it give me like a 50% off? I mean, visit Milwaukee. I mean, there you go. I was just talking. I mean, what's going on?
Look, I can't tell you about that, but you can definitely get in the Summerfest. you can get in the Summerfest with that boy. You know, who knows what can happen next year though? The way that we're working, man, we're gonna keep that thing alive. That whole experience is supposed to stay alive. That way, you get to stay tapped in with Shake, see what he's doing, stay tapped in with Visit Milwaukee, see some upcoming stuff for Summerfest. So it still ain't a throwaway even after Summerfest is over. This thing that we've done is something that, you know, we like they like to say, pro life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we're rolling because we're creating genuine connections.
Now look, what part of the country you in? I just wanted to ask.
I'm in ATL right now. I'm in ATL.
Okay, you in the A. Are you going to the Chris Brown Usher concert out there or what?
Nah, I got too much work going on. Know, we working on this project. We got man. Shake didn't even tell y'all, but we got so many things for this next drop. Nah, I ain't going nowhere, man.
I've been trying to get it out of him. I done asked him 3 questions about that new shoe, and he kept it simple. But all 3 times, I thought he was gonna leak something.
Yeah. You know, the biggest thing we want people to know about this pair is that it's connected to the map concept. You know, the first shoe brings you to Milwaukee and is the literal map. The what the Milwaukee pair is the cultural map, visual. You know, you get to actually see what Milwaukee is about. Like you said, the water is comprised up of Shake's 3 previous shoes and then all of the things that represent Milwaukee from a Visit Milwaukee standpoint, and then the cheese. And, you know, so it's very eclectic, but it all makes sense when you put it all together. Both of them are designed around the concept of map and the city of Milwaukee. One is, you know, literal, one is cultural. So What the Milwaukee shoe is a cultural map of Milwaukee. Everybody needs a pair.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't try to scuff mine. Because I think because the fact that I can tell somebody you ain't got these,
correct.
You can't. I don't want to scuff them. I try to leave them like I'll wear them for like 5 minutes and then I take a picture and I got to put them back in the box because I'm trying to stretch it out for because 10 years from now, I want to be able to look up and say this shoe probably it increases in value because it's rare.
Yeah, super rare. The only way you're gonna be able to get it is Milwaukee.
Absolutely. That's why. I'm looking at the long run. I'm looking at the long run. 10 years from now, like let's say I'll do a spot check. I'll wear them for like 20 minutes. Style and profile. Then I throw them off, and then I put on the regular shoes, something else, because I don't want to ever damage them to the point where I can't pull them out the box and be like, these was made back in 2026. Gotcha. I'm gonna be an old cat at McDonald's with my coffee. Letting people know you ain't got these.
What's so dope? Yeah. What's so dope about it too, Tory, is that with every drop they debuted on the radio, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the fact that you're involved in the project in a way where you're the voice that gets to say, "Hey, I was there." You know what I mean? It wasn't that you just got to get a pair. Right. You was there. You was a part of it, getting the word out. Yep, that's history, man.
Man, look, I want to be a part of, I love what y'all doing. Like I said, as I continue on in my journey, we'll just find better ways to do more.
Correct.
So I appreciate you for tapping in, Alexander. I'll say this, the dynamic duo, I love it.
Man, it's all love, man. I appreciate you having me, man. And, like you said, we're going to find more ways. I can't wait till this marketing for this next one drop because I feel like everything happens the way it's supposed to, Tory. Me and you had to talk about it. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. And what an amazing way to drop this shoe and kind of go off into the sunset with a banger, man. So I ain't going to tell the people too much, but this ain't the last time they're going to see us vibing together,
Hey, look.
Correct.
Well, thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Shake. It's been amazing, and I can't wait to what we got looking. Our visions, it'll never stop creating.
Never. We're going to always do the community work for the city, man. Keep uplifting Milwaukee and uplifting the youth, man.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Truth Nation is the best fan base in the country.
I won tickets last week on your show to see The Wiz. I just wanted to call and say thank you and say I appreciate you. I appreciate the show. I appreciate the station. That was a core memory that was made last night. The Wiz was an amazing performance.
We want you to tap into the talk and text line every show, every day at 833-212-1017. Milwaukee Black Talk, 1017 The Truth.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Real talent is defined by what people can do, not where they learn to do it. So by stopping at the education section of a resume, you might throw away the perfect hire. You might miss someone who has valuable skills to offer to help your business thrive right now and in the future. Because the truth is this: Skills First Hiring helps you see talent others miss, like more than 70 million stars, skilled through alternative routes. When you let their story unfold, you gain a competitive advantage Because hiring managers who start with skills are 60% more likely to find a successful hire. See the real person. Complete. See what others miss. Hire skills first. Learn why it's a competitive advantage at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
People don't realize that glaucoma is one of the leading causes of blindness.
Because there are often no early symptoms, nearly half of those with glaucoma may not even know they have it until vision loss has occurred.
I was diagnosed with normal tension glaucoma in July of 2020. And what we found out at that point was I had already lost 40% of my sight. You think it only affects people that are, 75 or older, retired, grandparents, and that's not the reality of it.
I didn't think at all glaucoma was going to affect me because I didn't know of anyone that had glaucoma, no one in my family. When you have glaucoma, you can't get back that sight that you lost. And so early detection and treatment is vitally, vitally important.
Don't miss life's most beautiful moments. Schedule an eye exam today.
National Glaucoma Research, a Bright Focus Foundation program, offers free resources and tips for healthy vision.
Learn how to protect your sight at stopglaucoma.org.
Breaking news, weather, entertainment, and sports. We have it all here. This is 101.7 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. Stand up. It's Tory, Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory, Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour, the last hour of the Tory Lowe Show. And joining me in the studio is Greg Scowzel. And I'll tell you this, Greg Scowzel is, we say he's part of the front office team. But he's been my mentor many times when I need to have advice in radio and ideas. I would go to Greg Scowzel. Now, let me tell you something about Greg Scowzel. When I first met Greg Scowzel, I thought he looked like Tom Cruise. I thought he looked like Tom Cruise. And so, he was, I think you were just doing a show, sports show, and sales.
Yep.
And he would just be moving around. So one time we had a golf outing, and I had to go on the golf outing, and we were on the same team, best ball.
Yep, we were playing a best ball scramble. That's right. Lock LaBelle.
Right, we was playing best ball. So why did this man come in, almost hit a hole in one, and then go? You had so many things to do that day that you would just meet us out there and hit the ball almost hole in one, or hit the ball 200 yards and just take off and then come back, and then I would putt and we would finish putting. But it was just crazy to see that you had so many different skill sets. Like, you were able to, whatever you was doing, you had to, handle some business, come back and golf. And at the end of the tournament, I think I asked you, I was like, how do you stay organized and do all of these things with partners, with teammates and things like that? And I thought that I wanted to learn how to do that. I want to learn how to do exactly what you do.
You're making this about me, but this is about you, Tory.
I'm just saying why. I know. I know. I got to let people know the texture.
Yeah.
Because you're just not somebody just coming in and just sitting down.
Well, that's why we were always like-minded people. That's why we connected. Because you did the same thing. Now, you were doing different things, right?
Right.
In different realms. But the ability for you to balance everything you do in the community as an activist. Come on here, be a broadcaster, be an entertainer, provide news to the people. Walk through the halls, create relationships, be with partners. I mean, you're saying that about me, but you were doing the same thing. That's why all of a sudden we were like kindred spirits.
Like I was like
doing ESPN radio, then coming over here and talking about the serious stuff. Doing Packer pregame up in Green Bay, winning awards in Madison, doing it all.
Yeah, I guess that's why we get along.
That's it.
And the thing is, when you talk about putting together people that's like-minded, teammates to work together. I mean, I think you do an amazing job with kind of just getting us in the space where we're around super creative people to get the job done. And I think that the best thing about what I've seen with the culture, I was able to go in I was on the Truth, but I would go over to ESPN Wisconsin and I was welcomed. Many times, a lot of people be like, I'm afraid to go over there. I just went, it's like, hey, Scowz, I want to talk come on, let's go over here.
That's right.
Right there on the spot. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't know it was going to happen like that. But this is why I say it was no ceiling for me.
Yeah.
In GKB, as far as dealing with broadcasting or sports or 620, even though I was just a radio show host on The Truth, I was able to do the Packer pregame show in Green Bay a season.
That's right. People still talk about Tory Lowe Tuesdays on Scowzel and Bros. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful
Tory Lowe
thing,
Tuesdays,
right?
everything, yeah.
We want it to be a meritocracy, right? Where if you're doing good work, you're going to continue to earn opportunities.
Right.
And I think you kind of, help to epitomize that. We get to do this every day. One of my favorite things about Tory Lowe is he has such a great perspective, is that he'd come in here, right? And everybody's got hard days at their job,
right,
and you've got stuff to do, and there's always things going on, and you could choose to look at it and be like, I got to do this, or I've got this coming up, or what are we going to talk about? Who's going to be in the pop culture report? Is Zimmel here going to have the right songs to play for the day? Is the break screen going to look right? And you come in here and you'd say, Scowz, I just love doing this. This is like vacation to me.
It is a vacation,
because that's the epitome of when you are creating things, when you do get the opportunity to do what we do every day, you want to have fun with it. And when you have fun with it, what happens? The audience feels it. It's contagious. Now, you have that unique ability to go from talking about the serious things, getting the point across, getting the right news to the audience before anybody else has it, but then the ability to also ramp it up and have some fun.
Right.
And that's it. That's a rare thing, but I think that's what makes you special, and I think that's what makes 101.7 The Truth special, right? Is to be able to communicate effectively, to an audience that yearns for that and that yearns for authenticity, and that's what we get with you, Tory Lowe.
I remember when The Truth was first forming, and we were sitting at this restaurant off of King Drive, and it was just a lot of ideas was being shared, but I remember telling you I wanted an active listening audience. And you looked at me and was like, yeah, let's do it. Whatever, and that's what happened. From that conversation to the cleanups, to the walk against violence, to the call to actions, to solving homicides, to finding missing people, to exposing scams, right? I mean, we did that. And so I'm looking forward to what we have on the docket next, but everything we talked about happened.
Everything. Yeah. I mean, I remember that same time you were telling me about how you started getting to know people in the community and why the cleanup was important to you, right? And you were going into different neighborhoods alone, just starting to pick up trash. And you said, nobody has a problem with the guy that goes into the neighborhood.
No, nobody's going to argue
trash
with you if you're picking up paper. No, they not.
And so you started talking about that, and then how it kind of grew from there. And, for us at Good Karma, we're so lucky to have you who initiated so much of that stuff. But, that event to me, right? You see teammates from our sports team, from our WTMJ team. You see them from our home office, from finance to HR. People who never really even interact, working in the same office every day, standing next to each other, picking up trash, going to different parts of the city, getting to know each other's family. And, that's part of what you've brought here, but also what you've given back to the community. I think it's a microcosm of what you created here at The Truth and what you continue to add when we talk about texture to the texture of the city of Milwaukee.
Hey, look, when I look at GKB and the things that we were able to do, and sometimes I always say, I know that when you give opportunity, a lot of people will get lazy and they'll be like, okay, this is always going to be here. But I always told everybody, you got to work like you looking beyond what you can see and feel that energy and fill the room up with the energy, because you never know. Like we are in a tough business, broadcasting, where bottom line, things happen. And I think that I knew that from working at CBS and NBC, and I used to be an intern for 1290, one of the older black radio stations, and I was schooled by the old school and a little bit of the new school ideas. And then when I got on the radio, I wanted to run my show off human interest, like just making sure that I take those concepts and add it to the truth. And I remember when we was talking about like things like ideas, techniques, and things like that, every time I was like, okay, well, maybe I should do this. You said, why not?
Yeah.
You would always encourage me to say, hey, Tory, I don't see why not. If it don't work, we just do something else. But it worked. It kind of just went with it, and I was never pigeon-toed, or nobody had ever tried to tell me or say this is what you need to do or not. It was like, trust your instincts.
Fearlessness and authenticity, man. When you're in this, and when you're in this industry, when you're in any creative industry, I mean, to me, those two things are paramount. And you got to be able to try stuff, right? And again, you have the audience, you have your community, right? You know them, they know you. You see them out here, locally. They listen to you, they watch you. That they're going to be with you because they love you, they trust you, and you love them, and you trust them, and that's the magic. That's the special thing of what we do. And when we talk about Tory Lowe and everything he's accomplished, and I know you're the first one to say it, it's all about what Truth Nation has done together, right? It's all about what the audience and the people listening and watching and
I told you, the active listening audience. I mean, we sitting back, and that's why I said the hardest part about this being my last show is that we pillared a lot of the original ideas where in the future, a lot of people that look like me can have the opportunity to be on the truth and do what they feel like they need to do for the community. And that's amazing because when I look back 5 years from now and whatever, I develop into over the next 5 years, or however the truth develops in the next 5 years, we'll be able to say, hey, look, that was an opportunity to see if we can build something that ultimately lasted on for other people to have powerful experiences.
Absolutely.
And that's amazing to me.
That's legacy right there.
That's legacy. That's amazing.
And now you're going to go build another pillar.
Hey, now we're going to build another, what's next? And I'm excited. And I thank you for always being a brother, always listening to my ideas and saying, hey, look, I don't see why not. And you didn't even ask me to ask you. I just know that I just had to ask you because I know that you were a veteran. And I was young at the time. I didn't know. I had to learn the rules of radio as well. I was a baby. I was original organic idea to GKB.
Yeah, it was a good one, too. Yeah. It was a good one, too. And you delivered on it. And I know you had Craig on here earlier. And it's been a privilege. Excited to continue to work with you with what's next. But, this is a day I think to be proud of. And, ultimately look at everything you've been able to accomplish. Always what's next.
You get a few hours, but then you got to get back on it.
Yeah.
But I thank you. And I'm going to give you your last words before we run the break. What do you want the community to know?
Oh, man. Well, you know what? You're going to still be able to find Tory Lowe and everything that he brings. Big thank you to everybody who's been a part of the truth. Big thank you to everybody who's continued to follow with our guy, Tory Lowe. He is special. He is what makes this city special. And can't thank you enough for letting us be a part of your ride, Tory.
Hey, thank you so much. We got a lot of work to do still.
Yes, we do.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we'll have more conversation. The last Tory Lowe show on a Friday. Stay locked in.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is Sherwin Hughes from The Truth with Sherwin Hughes. And Truth Nation, you can now watch my show live on YouTube every day from 9 a.m. until noon. Yep, you can get 3 full hours of watching Sherwin doing his thing streaming live on YouTube Monday through Friday. You'll get the same insightful conversations about policy, politics, and lifestyle while also seeing my reaction to the unpredictability of our listeners. So go to YouTube right now, subscribe to 1017 The Truth, and see this wonderful smile live every day.
At Milwaukee College Prep, we don't leave success to chance. We're designed for it. With strong support, high expectations, and a team committed to excellence, our educators turn belief into outcomes every day. If you believe every child deserves an excellent education, join Milwaukee College Prep. Apply today. Visit mkeprep.com/jobs.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting truthcontests.com. That's truthcontests.com.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right? You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I take care of the kids, and I take care of my dad. I take care of things at work. The groceries, the cleanups, the meltdowns, the doctor's visits, the family events, mealtimes, bedtimes. I take care of all the things everyone else needs. But I haven't made time to take care of what I need.
Family caregivers are often overloaded. It can feel overwhelming and exhausting. It's no surprise that millions of caregivers experience symptoms of anxiety and depression every year. But help is available, because there may only be one you, but you don't have to do it alone. Head to mentalhealthcareworks.org. That's mentalhealthcareworks.org to learn how to get the support you deserve, because mental health care works when you make the call. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis or thoughts of suicide, dial 988, a message from the American Psychiatric Association Foundation.
Hi, I'm Priscilla Presley. My love for animals began when I was 5 years old. That sparked a lifelong commitment to speak up for animals who can't speak for themselves. Elvis and I supported American Humane Society because your compassion can change a life. American Humane Society strengthens the bond between humans and animals. Please visit AmericanHumane.org to learn more. Thank you.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's Ben Brust from Kyle and Brust across ESPN Wisconsin. Shout out to my guy, Tory Lowe. 5 years of amazing work. And guess what, man? You're going to continue to do great work outside of whatever's next, because you're powerful. And you are a special man that is saving the community, showing up every day, helping the youth, solving problems. You are the man. The frequency will follow you wherever you go. I love you, Tory.
He the one they call when they can't breathe, when they can't take it anymore. Advocate, Tory Lowe. He gon' ride when it's time. Let the city know. From the hood to the front row. If you hurt, say the word. He gon' stand 10 toes. Advocate, Tory Lowe. Every step, every march, you be in that snow. When it rain, when it cold, if you stuck in the dark, he gon' pull you home. Yeah, seen him out by the lakefront, bullhorn, voice cut through the breeze. Say your name on repeat. Got the babies marching in the streets. He don't talk like them suits talk. He talk like your cousin on the phone. Where you at? Drop the pin, I'm there. Never leave the people on their own. Advocate, Tory Lowe.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. We gonna open up the lines, Truth Nation. If you want to call in, 833-212-1017. Salute to everybody in the chat. I love the chat. I'll tell you this, the most powerful part of the show when I'm in studio is the chat. And the chat, we've been through a lot over the last 5 years. And I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I thank you. Everybody in the chat has been amazing. I can't tell you how much I love and appreciate the texture. When you talk about adding the chat to a show, we have a live active chat, and a lot of the people in the chat do come out to events and call to actions, and we've been standing on the front lines together. So it's not just a chat where people just talking. A lot of people from the chat, they get out here and they really get involved in what's going on in the community. And I'm thankful to have a powerful chat community right here on the Tory Lowe Show. We got Eastside Corey on the lines. If you want to join the conversation, 833-212-1017. How you doing, Eastside?
Oh, I'm so glad to be here with you, Mr. Tory Lowe. Looking all dapper today, I must say.
Hey.
You're going out on a high note. And I don't know if anybody's been looking at the YouTubes, but the shout out to the advertising department at the Tory Lowe Show, the PR department. What y'all been working on? I've seen all the imagery here. I'm like, look at Tory Lowe. Look at the Tory Lowe job. I'm seeing product placement. I'm seeing, I understand now, sir, Mr. CEO, Mr. Corporation. I see what you're doing. You're trying to be like the big boys now, Elon Musk. You better watch yourself. Here comes Tory Lowe. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, all right. Wherever you go, I'll go follow that. Because I want to be that one that says, I knew you win.
Hey, look, Eastside. Hey, look, Truth Nation can always be where I'm at. And I tell people that they don't believe it.
Right.
They don't. A lot of people say that. But I'd be like,
you're one person.
Let's go.
You're the one person I can point and say, he does what he said he's going to do. He is what he says he is. Nothing more, nothing less. And he asks you to join him. So if we all just do a little bit, we don't have to do a lot. That's so powerful. That's beautiful. Hey. And you're attracting positive energy. And let's keep it up on this level, man. No tears, no sorrow. Let's just keep on walking, keep on moving, keep on dancing into your next version of yourself. Can hardly wait to see this.
Hey, look.
Okay, I'm not going to be able to join you this evening. I can't join you this evening, but I'm there in spirit. And thank you for bringing God into your broadcast. That's number one. Blesses me every Monday. Thank God for that.
I
Thank
appreciate
God for
you,
man.
Eastside. Thank you. And we
Bless
love
you.
and we thank you as well. Consistent, always adding to the conversation. We thank you and I appreciate you over the years for adding to the conversations and coming out. I seen Eastside Corey out and about. He comes out, and I thank him for that too. We got Lucci Mob on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Lucci?
Man, what's good, man? I almost crashed, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad day in the city, yep. It's a bad day. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, a couple times, you know what I'm saying, Tory Lowe, wonderful. You can't replace that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing sound right other than Tory Lowe, wonderful, you know what I'm saying, before. I said, no, I want to salute you, brother. You did good. The 5 years you went strong. I remember your first episode, man. I remember you was all chubby looking, man. You looking good, though. You know what I'm saying? You doing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you did your thing, man. You won the awards. But they going to have to change the slots, man, because ain't nothing going to sound good from 1 to 4 unless it's Tory Lowe. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping a buck, man. You know what I'm saying? My kids listen to you, man. We, in the morning, you know what I'm saying? When you come on, man, and I'm going to get my kids, we don't listen to music, man. We listen to Tory Lowe Show. I'm just saying, so, you know what I'm saying? I love you, brother, and I wish, you know what I'm saying? I know you got big endeavors in the way, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't listen to the station no more, you know what I'm saying? Since you gone, brother. You have a blessed day, man.
Hey, you know, I'll say this, you know, we have an amazing listening audience, and I think at this point, like I said, we old enough to understand business. We old enough to understand decision making, but the movement continues, and the truth will now be a platform for some young, up and coming broadcaster to have an opportunity to be involved in radio, and we were able to pillar that. We were able to nourish that. We were able to bring it to the point where the truth can last as long, you know, maybe another 10, 15 years, and now we get to move on to something else too, on to the next journey as well. So I think it's a bittersweet moment because, like I said, Truth Nation, we put a lot of hours in, a lot of work in, real work in, and this is what made the Truth special. Every host, every producer, everybody that contributed to making the Truth to what it is today, and we hope that it continues on to also allow opportunity for other young black broadcasters to see what we were able to do and know that the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. And as I move forward into the next, because it's a lot we got to do, trust me, Truth Nation, it's going to be so powerful, but at the same time, I'm never going to be the person that don't reach back. No, even when the truth moves on, when I move on from the truth, if any young individual, any young person that's getting into broadcasting, I'm always be available for them and a mentor and somebody that they can call on to ask, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Because I needed that. And so I'm always continue to do that regardless. So I appreciate what have been done, but I also look forward to what we got to do, and we just reached the tip of the iceberg. It's a lot of more work that's going to be done, and we're going to all be a part of it. This is not goodbye. This is growth. This is taking it to the next level. And sometimes it ain't a blueprint on what that looks like as we create it, as we create the next level. Because I've never seen nobody in this position to create the next level that I'm looking at. And so I'm gonna need the support from my community. I'm gonna need the support from everybody that wants to make change. And salute to all of the brothers on the front lines. This ain't over. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. And we gonna all be a village. And like I said, 2026, what I say? It's time to repair the village. If everybody do a little, ain't nobody got to do a lot. I just got a bigger hammer. That's all. I just got a bigger toolkit. That's all I got. But can we take a call? We got Desmond on the lines. How you doing, Desmond?
Hey, how you doing, Tory Lowe? Shout out to you. And I want to shout out to your grandmother because I can tell you love her so much because of the way you mentioned her name. Mm-hmm. And she must have taught you right because you're an independent thinker. Sometimes you go against grandma.
Yeah. You know, I think what she was able to do back in the day, you just got to upgrade. The principle is okay, but we got to upgrade the strategy. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that,
Yeah, thank you so much, Desmond. Like I said, you're right. Grandma taught me how to pray. She taught me how to think. She taught me how to be independent. And she taught me how to help. She was a helper. So I took those qualities and it grew in me as I grew up. And like I said, a lot of people used to come to grandma's house when everything went wrong at their house. And I would wake up with some kids that I didn't even know sleeping. Grandma would be like, move over. And there'd be kids. She'd be from, women that have issues with relationships. And all of a sudden I wake up with about 5 kids in my room,
Well, that's where you get that help from.
Hey, I just scoot over here. You got to move over.
Move over. Make some room.
I had to make some room, so it was powerful. But I do it now.
All right.
I tell people to move over. Just get over, just move over. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Brother Desmond. I appreciate you for tapping in. Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Bikers are often blamed for causing the accident because the insurance companies simply don't want to pay. At Gruber Law Offices, we've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Trust us to fight for what you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Ready to grow your business? Then connect with the City of Milwaukee at City Connect 2026, the city's 3rd annual vendor fair sponsored by BMO Harris Bank. Join local businesses, community partners, and city leaders Thursday, May 28th at Milwaukee City Hall from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Learn how to compete for city contracts, navigate the bid process, explore small business certifications, and build valuable connections through workshops and networking opportunities. Visit milwaukee.gov/vendor fair for details.
As parents, we have a million things running through our minds. Playdates, checkups, groceries, laundry, diapers, work, carpool schedules, picture day, swim team, did we mention diapers, birthday parties, meal prep, lost permission slips, dentist appointments, and the dog that still needs to be walked. So it's easy to make a mistake. Oh, I forgot birthday candles. Sit tight, hon, I'll be right back. We say we'd never put our kids in danger by leaving them in the car alone. Oh, wait, since when are candles not on the baking aisle? But never happens. And temperatures as low as 60 degrees can be deadly for children left behind. So always bring them with you, and every time you park the car, stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
When Parkinson's gets real, find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Media mogul Byron Allen's been busy lately. He recently announced his takeover of BuzzFeed, buying a majority stake and becoming chairman and CEO. He's also taking over the time slot vacated by Stephen Colbert on CBS across the nation weeknights at 11:30.
He's had these syndicated comedy programs that run local stations for years. Comics Unleashed, in particular, is the one that's going to be in the Colbert spot. This has been going on for 20-plus years, I think. He invites comedians on. He's had some of the earliest appearances with people who are big names today.
That's Chris Palmieri, who covers the entertainment space for Bloomberg News and has interviewed Allen before. And his show airing in that prime late-night slot is a callback to Allen's own beginnings. His big break was an appearance on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
He was 16 years old. Yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Maybe you'll find it on BuzzFeed now.
I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
This sports update on 101.7 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Xavier Spencer. The Brewers still haven't lost to the Cubs since October 9th of 2025. They completed the sweep last night, winning 5-0.
A beautiful pitch executed by D.L. Hall. He strikes out Alex Bregman, and the Brewers shut out the Cubs 5-0. And it is a Windy City sweep here this week at Wrigley Field.
No game today, but a huge series rematch against the Dodgers begins tomorrow here in Milwaukee at 6:40. Some bittersweet news from a beloved former Green Bay Packers quarterback. Aaron Rodgers calls it quits after this upcoming season.
Aaron, do you feel like this will be your last year, or do you think that way? Yes. This is it, yeah.
Rodgers will go down as one of the best quarterbacks in NFL history after his retirement at the conclusion of the 2026 NFL season. I'm Xavier Spencer, and this is the True Sports Update on 101.7 The Truth.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
I'm just so grateful
that in this time, like you getting the recognition and the platform that you've always deserved. And I just want to call in to thank you for everything that you do, because I know how hard you work. I know how much time you take away from your family, your children, and people just don't understand how hard it is to leave your family while you go in and help other families that have no help.
Stop now. Yeah. You the voice when they shut us out. Every block, every tear, every promise you vow. Oh, yeah, yeah. Tory, keep going. You can't clock out when the pain gets loud. Yeah. You stay your ground. Yeah. Advocate hard. That's what you're about. He's standing by that tape line, talking calm to angry crowds, saying, breathe, we gon' get answers, just stay close, we'll work it out. In the rain with a notebook, writing names, dates, every fact, telling cousins if they wronged you, we'll bring all that pressure back.
101.7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. We got the lines open, 833-212-1017. This has just been a lot to take in. I appreciate Truth Nation. I look into the chat. I see Felix, the texter. She says, been listening to you since late 2021. Did 2 community cleanups with you. Let's keep that. I'll be there. Oh, we're going to continue to do the cleanups. We got GP on the lines. GP.
Lowe.
The Truth Nation Insider GP on the lines. Hey,
it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
GP.
I had to tap in with you. For your last show. It's a bittersweet day, but all the work that you've done, all that you've accomplished, all the beautiful things that you've had, the opportunity to say, and all the people that you've included on this journey. I'm one of them as well. You gave me the opportunity and I ran with it, so I just had to call in and give you your flowers and just express my gratitude for you. I didn't know anything about the radio business when I came in there and I was producing, and working with you is a bit of a hassle. I know Andrew can attest to that, but again, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity to just be there and be a part of everything that the Truth had to offer. And I'm sure that no matter where you end up, beautiful things will happen, for sure. You always make it happen. That's a testament to everything that you believe, everything that you do, and everything that you like to make happen, in the community. So I can't say enough.
Hey, look, GP, I remember when I first saw you, I said, hey, get ready because I'm going to have you on the Pop Culture Report. I said I'm gonna have you come in and we gonna do the Pop Culture Report, and we didn't really ask for permission to do that either.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely skipped a lot of steps along the way, but it worked out. It worked out, so they let me keep doing it until I couldn't anymore.
Right.
But again, I can't thank you enough. I learned a lot from sitting across that chair with you. Even you kept me on my toes, and I think that's the biggest thing that I can say that from the opportunity that I had to work with you. Again, you forced me to do the research and be diligent and be prepared and well measured and calculated, and everything, all the conversations, whether they were super serious or, us talking about casual stuff like sports. I see you as a role model, especially I'm still young in this radio game, and you instilled the confidence in me that I didn't have, when I got, the opportunity to sit in that chair across from you. So again, I can't thank you enough. Your time with the Truth, everyone will miss you. The city will miss you. But I know, again, wherever you end up, wherever your next journey is, whatever your platform is, I know that the work will continue to get done, and you're going to make wonderful things happen no matter where you end up. So
I appreciate you for chiming in, GP, once again. I love the fact that we were able to have amazing conversations for the listening audience. And like I said, we are just getting started, and I appreciate you. And Andrew said the Put the Fork Down challenge. You see, Andrew lost 50 pounds. How much did you actually? You down 20?
I'm down 20 now. I'm 243. Last time I stepped on the scale, I was 270 in January. So I saw Andrew kept putting the work in. So I'm still chasing Andrew. I mean, Andrew owes him some money, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay, yeah. Andrew said that I'm gonna have to start trying to collect the money from you. Trying to hire me to collect to put the fork down weight loss challenge. He's saying that he down a few bucks because he didn't get paid. A dual paid up.
Do a paid up.
Yeah.
Listen, Andrew got my number. He know where to find me at. I got him a shirt. I'm taking his
Yeah.
shirt out the bill, though.
Oh,
I'm taking his shirt out the bill.
You go minus the put the fork down T-shirts out of the bill.
Yeah, I got to collect a little bit. I got to collect something on the back end.
Well, look, we love you. We appreciate you. And we always family. We always going to be able to talk and chat and do things in the future. And I appreciate you and I love you.
I love you, too. I appreciate you. Again, appreciate you, too, Andrew. Everybody from Truth Nation. I appreciate everybody.
Thank you so much, GP. Hey, it was amazing. GP called in. Hey, we may have to get the collections. We might have to send his debt to collections and it might hit his credit. They might to put the fork down challenge. If he don't pay his debt, it might hit his credit. We might try to file a case against him and make the collections call him.
We're gonna tow that scooter, Tory.
Hey, we got Brother Love on the lines. How you doing, Brother Love?
Hey, Tory, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, blessings, Brother
I
Love.
love you, brother. I love you, brother.
Too.
Happy birthday. Let me get some. We got a group hug from Group Love, man. I'm gonna miss you, man.
Hey, look, we still got work to do. I ain't gonna be gone too long. I got to come back in to work Monday.
Yes, brother. And brother, you the reason why I started listening to your show, brother, I actually was fulfilled, spiritually fulfilled, mentally fulfilled during these 5 years. And I just want to thank you and congratulate you, brother, on your success and future endeavors.
Thank you, Brother Love. And I appreciate you for being an active listener, calling in, contributing to the conversations. And you showed up to the cleanup, too. You came out to the cleanup.
Yeah.
So you was active.
Yes.
You was about that action now.
Yes. And God bless you. And God bless Queen Elizabeth. Yeah.
Of course.
She was here and she held it down even when you wasn't here. You know what I mean? She held it down for you. And God bless that queen. And God bless True Nation, the whole city of Milwaukee. God bless. And, hey, let's fly high, man. Let's fly high.
All right. Thank you, Brother Love. Once again, this has just been an amazing journey. Words cannot express how I truly feel right now because there's no words. But I can say is that we still got a lot of things to try to look forward to move on. I'll say this. I got an amazing group of people that want to see different, that want to see better, that want to see the community change. And we're not taking no hot air. We're not taking that no more. We want the results. We want outcomes for the community. And I just feel like, okay, we got a lot to work with. And as we move on, it's going to be amazing to see the next 5 years. We got Miss Kathy on the lines. How you doing, Miss Kathy?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. I just want to bless y'all. Y'all did an excellent job. We need 5 more years of you guys and information to the community. It's just a blessing. So just let us know where you're going to be at. And on Monday, that's not going to be a regular broadcast for us like this here. It's going to be something different, huh?
I got a no role. I'm gonna be doing reporting. I'm gonna be reporting for 620 WTMJ. I'm gonna be a reporter and an analyst on ESPN. So I'm
gonna look for you. And then you gonna have a podcast, or you gonna be on YouTube also on the side?
We trying to put together something for Truth Nation. So I asked, can I put together something that we can all continue to you know, I mean, I got some ideas. I mean, hopefully they.
I know. So what you're saying, you guys that are on the radio now, you guys will try to put something together in the future for us can kind of follow you on for different things.
Yep. I know that the people kept asking for that. And, you know, as I go into my next space, I'm going to create that space. I always said I should have had a podcast anyway. So I'm going to do that for Truth Nation. I'm going to make sure that I have a podcast so we can chime in on things, current things that's going on in this city as well. So.
Or even if you came on like once a week for an hour or twice a week for an hour, and then if you set up like a fund, not a GoFund, that's a savings account, and ask everybody every so often to throw something in there, you know, to help out with whatever you got to do.
Well, like I said, a lot of people saying, hey, Tory, just at least give us that, like a podcast, like, you know, and you always refer to having a podcast on the air. So maybe that'll be the vehicle that I connect. But trust me, it's so many moving parts that we got coming in the next journey.
No, I got you. If you don't take the whole summer to get it together, we'll be okay with that. I just love the stuff you do in the community. But I'm gonna stop down for a minute. I'm at the courthouse now, but I'll stop down for a few minutes down there. You're gonna be down there, right?
Yep. After the show, we'll be at the 3rd Street Market Hall starting at 4:30 to 7:30. So, like I said, if you come through,
we'll special spot or just at the bar.
Or you know, at the bar area where it's in the middle of all the restaurants, we'll be right there.
Okay. Then I owe you dinner.
Oh, that's powerful.
Now, I can't do a dinner over George Road prices. You know how that goes. No, I got you for dinner. Ain't nothing too expensive in there anyway. So no, I got you.
It ain't.
I'm coming right down there to see you and stuff. You guys are just a joy to be on the air. It's like a lifesaver. Some of these people y'all help out with. I just don't even know what we're gonna do anymore.
And thank you, Kathy, because you always called in and gave great advice. You always poured into the conversations and added texture to what we've been discussing over the years, and we thank you as well. Hey, look, when we come back, this is the last segment, the final segment. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Milwaukee Black Talk.
You don't want to be there. You don't like the work. You don't like the people. Now, there are some differences. The only difference is modern American slavery and capitalism versus 19th century. We were dramatically more primitive back then. And a slave that is able to buy their freedom is the same as the disaffected, disgruntled worker that is able to buy their way into entrepreneurship, because that for them is free.
Listen to The Truth with Sherwin Hughes, weekdays from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the planet and its people for nearly 50 years. Earth Justice has 150 full-time lawyers fighting in court for our planet's future and representing all clients free of charge. Until people come before profit, all energy is clean, the wild is truly free, and justice stands for all. Earth Justice will never rest. Learn more at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the Earth needs a good lawyer.
Many of our most important memories are made at school. But for children like Victoria, the classroom can be a place of fear and isolation. She wore a bandage over her cleft every day, too shy to speak, too afraid to smile. Everything changed after one life-transforming surgery made possible by Smile Train. Today, Victoria's smile lights up her classroom, a symbol of confidence, connection, and new beginnings. Due to stigma, children with untreated clefts often miss out on school entirely. But thanks to Smile Train, students like Victoria are stepping into the classroom, raising their hands, and finding their voice. Smile Train partners with local experts to support with free cleft surgeries and other comprehensive care, empowering children to thrive in school and in life. Let's help every child walk into the classroom with confidence. Visit smiletrain.org/learn.
I love the exercise classes here at the Senior Center.
Me too. I'm trying to eat healthier too, but it's expensive these days.
I know, and that's why I use benefitscheckup.org. I learned I can get help paying for groceries.
Benefitscheckup.org?
Yes, benefitscheckup.org is a free service from the National Council on Aging.
For free? I'm going to benefitscheckup.org today.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
She got a bankroll. It's not a secret.
101, 7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. This is the last segment. I'll read some talk to text. I truly missed the show. This is from 4094. I truly missed the show. I discovered the show and radio station maybe 10 months ago. My children and I attended the cleanup. I have gained a lot of knowledge and tremendous amount of laughs. You will be missed. 7285 says, I'm not crying. My wife put onions in my lunch, I think. But no, all seriousness, I'm going to miss your show, man. I've been here since the beginning. I've told thousands of people about the show. I'm a delivery driver, so trust me, I spread the word all the time. Milwaukee is lucky to have the most powerful activists in the world on our side. I made up the saying, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot, but you took it to the next level. Brother, I'm proud to contribute to your show. I am, and I donated some, I donated to some call to actions as well. Good luck to all your future endeavors. Love you, bro. 5224 says, Tory, it's your boy Craig. Much love to you. Thank you for pouring into our communities. Keep it 100. Keep it moving. We got Michelle on the lines. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm well. Sad to hear the news. Today is your last day there. But listen. I know this is not the end. There's got to be greater ahead. And I am excited for what God is doing. Sad that you're leaving there, but I know he's taking you to higher heights. And so you are well deserving. You're going to be missed on the station. And listen, one of the most powerful activists I know in this city, the city of Milwaukee. And I had to call and say, thank you for being who you are. And I appreciate you. I want to cry. But
hey, look, Michelle Pitts is on the lines. Helped us with the cleanup this year. I had the location out there for the cleanup in front of Pitts Mortuary that's on Teutonia and Capitol. And I'm going to tell you, Michelle, you inspire me because you do so much work in the community. And I told you, you're like a solid oak tree, a pillar in the city of Milwaukee. And we love you. And we thank you for all that you do as well.
Yes, thank you. And I love you all as well. And truly, again, you are going to be missed. And so, I mean, it's an honor. And I know this is not the end. But sometimes when what God has, he shuts one door. Listen, you can rest assured there's one that is wide open. And I say thank you for all that you have done. And not for only what you have done. I thank you for what you're about to do ahead.
I appreciate that. And
so
you know what?
Say that.
It means a lot because coming from you, and we've been through our battles in the community before I even got on the radio.
Yes.
We had to deal with families. We had to bury a lot of people that didn't have everything together. And you just was one of those people that I could trust to get through a lot of those serious crisis situations. And you are loved and thanked for doing everything you could in this community along my journey that I've been able to see you do these things multiple times over the years to help families that truly needed it.
Yes. Oh, and I'm so always honored, no matter what the circumstance is. I am so always honored. Because I love what I do, and I love my city, and I love the people in my city. Yet there's hurt, pain, and suffering. I love my city, my home, place where I was born and raised. And so I'm grateful, and grateful for people like you that mean so much to so many. And I just want to say thank you. So I had to pick the phone up and give a call.
Well, thank you, Michelle Pitts. you have done so much to inspire me to keep going. You always told me to take a vacation, but I never took it, I guess. I never had time to get to the vacation. But hopefully as I move forward, I'll start taking some vacations. Also, Mr. Moore was on the lines. I love you, Mr. Moore. I thank you. I appreciate you. Amazing community member, Mr. Moore, was on the lines. Thank you for every time you called in to add to the conversations over the years. You've shown up to events, things like that. Andrew just told me you was on the lines. I just wanted to say that. I love you, and I thank you as well. Salute to everybody in the Talk to Text. Okay, I guess I got what? How long do I have? 2 minutes? I want to read the chat. I want to read everything in the chat. Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being so amazing. One of the best parts of my show is dealing with everybody in the chat, the callers, the Talk to Text, the community members, the partners, the community cleanup, the community awards, the walk against violence, everything that we were able to do, finding people who shot people, finding missing girls, live on the air, bringing in families, searching, doing search parties, call to actions, all of that. We did it. It was amazing. And if I had anything to say, my final words would be, if we can all do our part and contribute to the betterment of our community, we'll be okay. I'm not leaving the community. After this show, I gotta go help somebody. The advocacy is not what's ending. It's just this platform. And as we go into a larger platform, we'll still have things to do. So even though we reminisce over the past 5 years of all the things we were able to do, the good times, the bad times, the times we had fun, the times we got out in the community and enjoyed one another at the events, at Juneteenth, at Summerfest, at the gatherings, Beyond the Mic with Sherwin Hughes, and all of the things that we were able to do, the summit, the True Summit. Out of all of that, we still got a lot more to do. It was just the tip of the iceberg, and I'm telling you, I'm here for it. Salute to everybody that ever joined this show out there in Radio Land, in the chat, in the Talk to Text, on the lines. We will continue to work. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing show today. Powerful. As always, keep your head on the swivel. Green don't always mean go. And look both ways before you cross the streets. I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth. Hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh. Put my kicks up on they desk. Unaffected.